We on.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the show, man. I'm glad y'all could finally find me. I've been in YouTube jail in the gulag. Man, my butt is so sore.
But that's the big thing.
What's everybody up to now, man?
Hope you didn't drop the song.
All right, whatever, Hutch. Whatever, Hutch. Hey, guy, that's not a real fire Hutch has got, so don't tell him it's nice. It's like his green screen.
Yeah, it's all green screen.
Yeah, Hutch lives in the city. He's deep faking all of us. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Before we get started, man, I just want to thank everybody, man. Everybody out there in the community who sent me emails and went to old videos and left another comment, like checking on me, see what happened. Just let me know that YouTube's fucked up, and you guys were showing support, man. It meant a lot. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate you, Tribe. Tribe's been looking out for me too, man. Putting that post on your community page. I appreciated that. And this live, man. We've been trying to go live, man. We were fighting the weather trying to go live the other night.
No, I know, man. Jesus. I mean, what's the luck of that, man?
It wasn't meant to be, man. It just wasn't meant to be.
And then I was gonna do the hotspot, right? And
okay.
But I didn't have lights, so I would have had like a little flashlight sitting there, shining in my face. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have had power because my laptop, the battery just drains because I got everything hooked up to it from the microphone, headphones, you know, all the shit hooked up. So we probably wouldn't have made it 20 minutes without the laptop, you know, doing something stupid.
Yeah.
So it was like, man, you know, just whatever, man. I was pissed, dude. It blew me all the way. The whole next day, I was still pissed off. Like, I was just mad all day. I was like, man, that was bullshit.
Yeah, I know, right? You know, it worked out, though, man. It worked out. It made me get off my ass and get my backup channel going, man. Guys, I posted the link to my backup YouTube channel. In case this ever happens again or I get nuked or whatever, it'll already be there. I've posted a couple of new videos there. You guys go check them out. So I'm gonna keep doing it too.
Yeah, keep putting them up there. I stopped doing it right away, so I'm not big enough to be able to share videos yet. But at least if I can like the video, comment on it, it'll get you some more interaction.
You get up there, brother. You get up there.
Yeah, Nisi's going to share everybody's link, but you know how that thing's been going on where if you share it too much, they'll attack. So she's going to do it like, you know, every 15 minutes or something. She'll throw the link in there. Or, you know, if somebody asks for it, we'll do it until they attack us. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I was on somebody's live stream last week and like I was just commenting. I was watching it and like one of the Google mods or something like deleted my comment. I think I was on North Store's live stream. And like he saw it on his end, and then he was like, "Hillbilly." He's like, "Where did your comment go?" And yeah, somebody deleted my fucking comment from Google. It's like it wasn't even anything like controversial. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit. Nisi's my wife, and she's my mod, and she was just saying hi to somebody, and the Google mods erased her fucking thing. And on my live stream, I was like, "What the hell is going on here, man?"
Ridiculous, man.
And then people get
mad. Yeah, man, they play with us so hard, man.
Yeah, and people get mad. People get mad because they think that we're erasing their shit when it's really Google mods erasing it. And then we're like, nah, we didn't erase shit. And they're like, nah, yeah, you did. Right. It ain't no Google mods. It's you motherfuckers.
Dude, do you think there's like some scrawny little fucker at a computer that's like getting off and like, you know, giggling when he's fucking doing this shit? You know what I mean? Like, really, dude? You know, like, who's fucking doing that? Ain't no regular.
You know what I think, man? You know what I think most of it is? Yeah. I think sometimes it is. Like I think there's an AI algorithm out there that targets certain channels based on keywords or whatever. And then they start to quarantine you with that algorithm. Like my channel's completely shadow banned right now and algorithm, man. Like I have no organic growth at all. No new discoveries, is down to like 2%. It's bullshit that they do this to us, and it's not a free market when they do that, man. It's un-American. You know, it's just to suppress people to the point like they would get huge if you would just let it be fair. Let people find the channels they want to find, you know, and watch what they want. We're all adults. We're all human beings. If something offends me, I won't watch it no more. I don't need a freaking robot to suppress me. I don't like that.
It's bullshit, man.
Freaking Terminator up in here. Yeah.
I know we're gonna have some. I know we're gonna get silent at times, man. You can't put 4 powerhouses together and not go silent. And that, you know, like if you put a bunch of different people in that don't really know each other all that well, man, the talking just goes on forever. You get some tight people together and you jump on a live and it's like,
yeah, that shit's frozen on my computer.
You're frozen up
on my computer. Yeah.
Your sound's coming through.
Yeah, you're good to go.
I'm using my phone for the stream, but I was watching it on the computer too.
Hey, I just got the notification that Tribe's live. I'm going to go ahead and dip out, y'all.
Oh shit, man! Tell them I said what's up.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, man.
Nice to
Tell
see
them I
you.
said to catch a fish next time.
Man, I got smoked. I got smoked, man. Me and Niecy went fishing. She caught 11 perch. I caught 2. Like, man, not again.
You were probably
She must have been holding her pole just right.
She was hitting that hole, man, that honey hole.
Yeah.
I hate that, man. When you go fishing at the same spot with just one person, it's just you and them. They catch like 50 fish and you catch 2, and you're throwing in the same spot. Like, what's going on? I used to hate that. My granddaddy was that way.
Same bait.
Keep pitching it over closer and closer without them getting pissed off. Yeah.
It messed my game up, man. I was doing all kinds of stupid shit. I was casting like 1 foot out, then 3 foot out. I was moving all around. I'm like, I gotta catch at least 3 or 4 to her 11. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to hear the shit because, you know, I got tired, man. And I was like, all right, it's like midnight, man. Let's call it. You know, I ain't really doing much. I see a bunch of carp swimming around and shit, and I was like, man, let's just call it. And then all night and all the next day, well, you wanted to go because you can't catch no fish. I'm like, oh, man.
Bragging rights, man. Bragging rights.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm proud of her, though, man. She be doing the damn thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Coral Tigger talking shit in the chat.
What's she talking?
This native cat, a new guy? She said this native cat, is that a new guy?
Hey, man. Hey, I just wanted to say, man, thanks for letting me on the show, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for
appreciate y'all coming on the native show tonight before my channel gets deleted and I get a drone strike at the house. Appreciate all y'all.
No doubt.
It was so stupid, man. I wish I could show y'all. Some of y'all saw it. It had 200 and some views before YouTube nuked it. The first part, I put the second part up on the backup channel if y'all want to go watch it. But the first part had to do with parents submitting their children for vaccine trials on this new COVID vaccine, you know? And some of them were 6 months old. I'm like, why did you take the risk when kid? Never mind. I ain't even gonna go into it, man. I ain't gonna do it. We're gonna get shut down tonight.
Hey, I'm down for the cause, baby. I'm down for the cause, brother.
Anyway, but I didn't say anything that like I didn't give any advice. I just said, you know, it's my opinion, man. I'm a little channel. Why do they care? Like I'm reaching the world with what I'm saying. It's we gotta shut him down.
Hey, I did see something, man, because you know I watched your shit on Native Voice and the second part. And I did hear you say something. I was like, oh shit, I wonder if that's what it was. You know, I had
on the second part.
Let me say this first though. I had a couple people reach out to me, you know, because I shared your shit on there and shit. They thought maybe I knew what had happened or whatever, and I was like, man, look, I ain't asked no questions, cause I know, you know, I know how it is. I can imagine how frustrating it is, especially for you. Because this is what you do. You fight the culture all the damn time. And then for somebody to just put that, it's like somebody covering your mouth or something, man. You just,
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yes. You want to hit back, man.
You can't
That's why I left it alone, man.
That's what's bullshit is you can't even do anything to fight back. You know what I mean? Like they got your mouth covered and your hands behind your back.
Exactly. Like I could take time out of my day to contact him and try to set up a live chat. Like Angry told me to do that one time. He said, man, when you get strikes and stuff or copyright infringements and it's wrong, he's like, the best way to do it, like you can email him, but he's like, you'll never get nothing done that way. So you got to set up a time to live chat with him. Yeah, man, I all the time I can't make content, so I'm just like, screw it, whatever, man.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and they know more.
Speaking code.
But in your second part, what's up?
I was telling Plumber that I'm 50-50.
50-50. Oh, but in the second part, Native, the part that I caught is you was talking about it and you was like, you said, why don't we go and burn shit down? Why don't we go and, because that's what they want. And I was like, wait a minute, man, could that have been it? Because it was, you know what I mean? Because it was almost like a call to arms type. I was like, oh, shit.
No.
You're inside.
I thought about that too, brother. You're right, though. I'm surprised that wasn't one. But they did say it was, I violated their community guidelines concerning medical misinformation. So it had to be like that, the mask stuff and the. Anyway, I wish we could pull it up and show it and say, "Does this? What do you think, guys?" But we can't do that because then they'll shut your stuff down. You know, it's stupid.
Yeah, it is, man. I just wonder, man, because I watch these other channels. And if you watch Shrimp Zoo, man, that dude goes there and says some shit, but it's the way he says it. Like, it's one thing to say,
like even his titles. Yeah,
I know.
Even his titles are like, damn, I can't believe he named it that.
He goes hard,
he does
man.
It, man. Yeah, he does. Like he knows how to get around that algorithm, man.
Yeah.
He's sharp.
Yeah. Yep. And he gives out some pretty good information, but at the same time, he also does other things that are like, I'm not gonna put his business out there like that. From what I see, I'm not gonna sit here and judge all the stuff he does and shit like that. It's kind of rude. I'd rather just talk to him and he tell it if he wants to tell it. Like, I'm not gonna tell, you know what I mean? But it is slick, man. The dude is smart as shit, man. I fucks with Shrimp, man.
Lady Rowan's in the chat. I just want to say, what's up, sexy? I love you.
Oh, ain't that sweet? What's up?
What did he say? I couldn't hear him.
She's almost never up when I go live, man. It's a treat.
Yeah.
Ghost Prepper, what video you have pulled down?
Okay.
He said the Angry Truth. Did the Angry Truth channel get pulled down? That's what I thought. I thought he said.
The whole channel?
He said, I heard that YouTube pulled down the Angry Truth channel. Oh, it was a video. I mean, he hadn't put out nothing on that.
Oh, just the video.
Oh, he put up a community post saying that he got blocked on that, like last week or the beginning of this week, he got blocked on fucking one of his rabbit hole things or something like that.
Yeah, his membership, one of his membership videos got pulled down.
Really?
I didn't know they messed with your membership videos because
right, those are paid for, so why would they be able to?
Yeah, people pay for that content, so why would they do that?
Yeah, but let me ask y'all
That's
something
what I'm
about
talking
this.
About, man.
Let me ask. I don't know if y'all know or not, but like, there's that Patreon thing. But if like I follow like 3 people on Patreon, and when you click on a Patreon video, it takes you into YouTube, and like YouTube videos are underneath it and all that. I mean, I wonder, like,
who owns Patreon? YouTube?
Yeah. And can you say what
Probably
you want
Google.
on Patreon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say what you want on Patreon.
No, I've heard of channels.
You
can more than YouTube, but I've heard of people's Patreons getting deleted for saying stuff.
Huh.
Alex Jones's Patreon got deleted, which I mean, he is Alex
Jones,
Jones, but
yeah, they're trying to beat Alex Jones altogether. They fucking hate him, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, they got rid of
Mama Bear Prepper. What's up?
they got rid of Ryan Upchurch too on Facebook.
Oh,
If
for
y'all
real?
know who Ryan Upchurch is. Dude used to be like funny as hell and make funny videos and shit when he first started, but then he started doing the country rap thing. But like he goes hard too, sort of like Tom McDonald. You know, he talks shit and it says it how it is, and he got banned off of Facebook, man.
Pepper Nerd, what's up, man?
Yeah, I don't
He
think
said
it was,
Patreon doesn't host the videos, so the videos would be subject to YouTube oversight. Damn, man.
Then what's the sense? Why don't you like
Yeah.
you look at you can do memberships and you can do it as tiers, and you're gonna drop a video there. Like, what's this? I just don't understand, man. I don't get all this shit, man. That's
Right,
why I ain't.
Yeah.
why are they censoring the shit out of everybody? It's like they don't want people to speak their mind and their opinion and want other people to agree with that opinion. Like what the fuck
Yeah.
is, you know what I mean? Like, why are they doing that?
I think I know the secret. Think about the people that are the techies, and think about when they were growing up and who these people had to have been, and the shit that they went through as a kid growing up, and you know, people picking on them, or you know, them not being down with the cool people and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now they have their ultimate revenge. You know what I'm saying? It's like the kid that was bullied that becomes a cop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's how I see it, man. I think they sitting around, they ain't got nothing to do. So shit, they go and they see a motherfucker, man, you look like the motherfucker that picked on me in 5th grade. I'm gonna fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Lock me in a locker.
It makes sense to me.
Swirly.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that they have their agenda. You know, you just don't actually know what it is.
Yeah. I mean, when they keep up like Ayatollah Khomeini, you know, the freaking dude from Iran who's always like talking about death to America, we need to kill the president. You know, all that. He says crazy shit. He's never been flagged or anything. You know, God forbid. But little old people like us, yeah, get rid of them. Don't make no sense.
Yeah. There's ways around it though, man. There's ways around it. I keep preaching. I keep preaching, Native. I keep preaching. Native's like,
I'm
fuck
figuring it
that,
out, man. I'm gonna figure it out. Nah, I try to censor myself, but when I get going sometimes I just speak, man. It's hard for me to remember the code words and talk around shit. I like to be direct.
I just think about these other dudes, these humongous channels that you know what I mean? They go super hard in different ways. And I think about them, and I think about them when they were in, you know, say your shoes or our shoes. I don't do that kind of thing because I'm no good at it. And you know what I mean? I'm anti every fucking thing, but I'm not good at like breaking down news stories and shit like this. So, but I think about these big channels, man, and I watch them. And, you know, I pay attention because now we're doing YouTube shit and we're making videos and shit. And I just sit there, man, and I see it all the time, and I'm like, damn, I wish Native would use that. Damn, I wish Native would use that. But I understand though, man, because I don't want to be like nobody else. I don't want to be like nobody else. So I understand when you know what I mean? You just stick by your guns and you do your thing. But man, I'm so nervous for you, man. You're my friend, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want you to go nowhere. And I know there's a lot of motherfuckers in this community that don't want you to go nowhere. So try to think about that when you're frustrated and you're going to fuck off. Try to think about that, man, and maybe you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man, you're right. I mean, I'm trying, man. I am now. I mean, this was like this was me testing the boundaries, and I guess this is the warning shot across the bow from YouTube. So
you overshot a little bit, but
yeah, I'm gonna start instead of, you know, using these, I'm gonna start using this more against YouTube, man, because man, the algorithm's kicking my ass, man. You know, it's discouraging to see the work so hard and to see them, like, I'll see my subs trickle up and then it'll come way down, and I'm like, who's leaving? Like, what's happening?
Right.
And it's
You know,
YouTube. You know that they don't want me to get past a certain level too fast. So you know,
they don't
Man,
want-
not that
I'm
it's all
not-
about subs, man. You know, it's not about all that. But I'm trying to get as much information to as many people as I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just touch as many people. I love this community, man, and the way to watch it grow and build, and to watch other creators like emerge from our community, and we all support one another. Like we're building something that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. This whole like last year has brought a lot of new channels out of people, you know, speaking their mind and showing what they're doing and what they're like capable of, and you know, trying to show other people and try to motivate other people. Hey, look, this is all it takes to grow this, or this is all it takes to do that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of that has come out in this last year. You know, which has been pretty good for the you know, like the.
I think that's what they're going
community.
after. YouTube doesn't want us to share the love like that. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You guys just knowing each other. What y'all said it the other day? We're a freaking army, man. If we get along and we're sharing information and doing all this networking and shit, we're a fucking army. They don't want none of that
Hell
shit.
yeah.
They got to stop the love.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, man, they don't want us to connect, because I get unsubbed from people all the time. And you're subbed to so many people, you can be unsubbed from someone whose videos you watch every time they drop one, but you get so many notifications, sometimes someone slips through the cracks. Like POTP, I've been unsubbed from him twice, and I'm one of his OnlyFans. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, why would they unsub me from him? What? Not OnlyFans that way, babe. That's just the name of his membership. Hey, Roy, just gave me a look, man. She's like, what?
That's the After Dark show.
But if you do want his real OnlyFans, we can drop the link in the.
Yeah.
I've never been unsubscribed from anybody, but I've been subscribed. I've got like random people added to my subscription, but I've never been unsubscribed from anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got my coffee made right today. It was actually coffee.
It wasn't tea.
No, it wasn't tea. Right. So I went to the Dunkin' Donuts. I came all the way back into my town. There's a Dunkin' Donuts. So I stopped there, and I'm like thinking, and I'm like, I turned to the kid and I'm like, let me ask you a question. Your iced coffee and your iced tea, they're separate, right? Like they look different. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, so how come I got an iced tea mocha yesterday from the Dunkin' in the other town? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, all right. Screw up. I mean, people screw up, but man, I was so pissed, dude. Oh, so mad.
I could tell.
Yeah. I did it pretty well on the video. Like I kept myself pretty composed. I waited till I got all the way home to do the video because I had to bring it up. And like I had it, and
like,
so
like the level of irritation, I could sense it, man, in your voice. Like, he's irritated.
Mm-hmm. I was
Hutch, we're losing you, man.
What you talking about?
Your screens keep getting darker and darker. You gonna throw some logs on that fake fire, or what?
I mean, that's what happens when the sun goes down. You know what I'm saying? You get less light.
My bad. I'm sorry. I don't follow the science. I don't wear a mask, so.
See, I was going.
Yeah, as soon as I get
through, I forgot. Damn it. You were talking about getting shadow banned and all that shit, and I seen Coral. She was like, well, YouTube loves Tribe because he got the Jabberwocky. I'm like, all right, you got me. But seriously though, in the last month and a half, at least the last month and a half, if anybody's looked at my numbers, I was at 23, like whatever it was, 2370 or 2380, and I stayed there for like a month and a half. And it wasn't until there was a couple channels that shouted me out because I was shouting them out, and I picked up a couple subs from them, and I'm not getting any subs or any sharing from YouTube. Like I go to the analytics or whatever, and like 87% of my views is from subscribers. Like you know what I mean? Like they're getting us all, man. They ain't fucking around.
Yeah. And it's fucked up, man. It's so bad because people out there who say whatever their narrative is, like they not only do they organically grow, but YouTube pumps the fuck out of them. So they grow faster than they normally would, even though they're a shitty channel. Because they're pushing the narrative. It's messed up. But what do? This is the best platform for what we need to do. So I think it's what you said, man. What you said, brother. We got to figure out how to beat them at their own game.
Yeah. What's up, Hutch?
I mean, if it was the government, it would be a different complaint, you know. But this is a private company, so you can only go to a certain extent before you're just like, okay, I got to try to figure out how to weave through this red tape. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's illegal for them to suppress free speech. Even a private person can't do it. You know what I mean?
Like, that's what weren't they supposed to be doing to see if they're going to be a platform or a publisher? That way they can have consequences for that shit.
Yeah, the Supreme Court needs to legislate that all of these tech companies, these tech platforms, since they censor us this way, are no longer covered under Section 230. Or pass laws like Florida is. Like Florida's already making a law in their state that none of these platforms can legally do that. It's just not federally legal. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen when one state is suing these big tech and how the federal government's going to react. That's going to be very telling about how soon the republic's going to fall.
Yeah. The only thing I can see that makes sense to me, like if you owned YouTube, if you had like, you know, let's say the KKK, and they were on a live stream and they were calling out to all of the KKK to, you know, arm themselves and go at it with an attack. You know what I'm saying? Then, okay, yeah, you got to shut that shit down because that's some illegal shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Or you
I don't think they should shut it down.
People's opinions.
Free speech all the way.
I don't.
Free.
I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, if they allowed it, like.
What if like Russia was using YouTube as a military means of communication to attack the U.S.? You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of what I'm getting at a little bit. Like you got to have some kind of protection, maybe. I don't fucking know, man. But I feel you.
Yeah. But like if they didn't censor that, like what you just said with the KKK, like even if they didn't censor it, it's still illegal for them to do that. Like to incite people to that level of violence. So the FBI or whatever could arrest them anyway. Right. Like, it's not like YouTube has to step in and say, okay, this is illegal. YouTube's not a authority. They're not authorized to, So if they allowed it, like it was allowed. There used to be like Nazi and neo-Nazi and KKK like Facebook pages you could go to and shit. I mean, when I taught high school, some of my students thought they would go to these Facebook pages and print out the KKK recruitment thing off of Facebook. You could go and print this out, and they would hide them around the school because they thought it was funny because someone would find a recruitment flyer for the KKK. But I mean, but that's free speech. Yeah, no, I mean that's free speech.
Excuse me.
When I was a kid, I don't know. So we're talking like the 90s. My grandfather lived in South Carolina. So we'd go down there with him for the summer vacation. And one year he took us down to see my aunt down in Florida. We were there for, I think, like a week or something. And when we came back, there was like 4 flyers in his mailbox for a KKK rally.
Damn.
You know, and that was in like the 90s down in South Carolina. You know what I mean? So I'm sure like
we had that happen up north here in Missouri. The year we moved down here, we had that happen up north. So 2016, summer 2016, by St. Joe, they were doing that shit. Put flyers on cars at Walmart and shit.
Wow.
Damn.
I don't know, man. I just think it's a bunch of people that's trying to. We go through changes. we go through changes all the time throughout life, you know, throughout the centuries or whatever, man. I just think we're at a point now where we knew that this monster was going to change the world, this whole internet thing, the whole Windows thing. I mean, people were so against it. Look at the one dude, the dude that was blowing shit up, Ted Kaczynski or some shit. I mean, that dude was that dude. Yeah, that dude was completely against any of this shit, man. Because you know he's a real smart dude, and he could like see what it was going to lead into and shit like that. Like, it's. I mean, look at war now. War ain't even going to be the same because of technology and computers and shit, man. I think we're getting ready to go through a change, and I don't think there's a damn thing we can do to. I think it's going to be like, because if you go back to 1900 and then you come up to the year 2000. If you just got transported from 1900 to 2000, you'd probably just, you know, commit, you know, leave this planet. Like, I can't take this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
you'd
think,
lose your shit.
yeah. So I think that's what's happening. It's you know going to happen again and again and again, man. I think things are going to change because. I mean, how many of y'all had grandfathers or older folks in your family and they was like, this ain't how it used to be, you know, this
Yeah.
y'all young people are fucking the world up, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's going to be
I
us in
already
another
feel it.
20 years. We seen this shit coming. We knew y'all was going to fuck it up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was
Dude,
me
like,
2 minutes ago, man.
Right.
My grandfather passed away a couple of years ago, and he had Alzheimer's, and like that's a horrible disease for somebody to get. You know what I mean? It's sad, but the best thing that I got out of it was listening to him tell. He was remembering stories from his childhood, and every time he saw me, he related me to having chickens, and it brought him back to when he was a kid. And I always heard the him chasing chicken story and like what he did when he was a kid. You know, so that was kind of cool to hear about that, you know, from that generation.
Yeah. My grandmother had Alzheimer's too, man. I used to wear these pair of shoes and she thought I was my grandfather. And she kind of hated my grandfather. He was a cheating drunk bastard back in the day. So like she used to just automatically just flip out on me. We'd be at a family reunion and she'd just start cussing and screaming at me and calling me my grandfather's name, Gene. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, Grandma, what's wrong with you? But it is a horrible disease, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, for real.
But see, look at it like you were just saying, like, you know, people that were born in 1900, if they looked at it now, you know, we have that legacy. Like some of us still have grandparents that, you know, grew up riding horses because cars weren't there yet. You know what I mean? So
Right.
imagine what the 10-year-olds legacy will be left. What will they be able to share with their grandkids? Hey, look, I've got a twerking video. That's what we can relate to. You know what I mean? It's all it's going to be all kinds of crazy just videos, and that's going to be their legacy that they pass down.
No doubt.
Well, that's why guys like us got to keep the real shit
But
going.
I mean, in the end, man. In the end, like all this stuff we're talking about, there's like I think you're right, brother. There's not really anything we can do about it. There's nothing we can do to change it, and I think we're headed towards a course that's going to break the country. I don't see anything that can fix it. I was listening to a guy today, Liberal Hive Mind. I like to get news from him, and I mean he's a hardcore Trump supporter, man. But Trump was on Candace show. I don't know if you guys know Candace Owens. Yeah. But anyway, he was talking about how Trump was alluding that he might run in 2024. And I'm like, man, I don't think he should. I think he'll bring the media back. If he does, he'll reinvigorate the media, man. And they're dying. CNN's dying. MSNBC's dying. ABC News, all Fox is dying. They're all dying. They need to die. Like this is the future right here. Like we're on it. Yeah. And but yeah, I don't think anything. So that's why like prepping is so important.
Right. And
is anybody building a platform to handle the same thing that YouTube's doing?
I mean, Rumble, it kind of does the same thing. It's just nowhere near on par with. They got a long way to go to catch up with YouTube. Like I tried to use them. It takes so long to upload stuff there. Like it takes days, man. For what we do, Like I need an hour. I need you to hurry up and upload so I can go on to the next thing. But Trump's new platform's out. It's called like the Desk of Donald Trump. It's
Really?
yeah. It's pretty much just a blog, to be honest with you. But it's a way for him, like you can share. There's like these buttons on it. Like you can share Twitter, Facebook. You just push the button. Basically, it's him tweeting, and then you can share it. So, but it is brand new. Maybe it'll change into something, but it's there. I hope he don't run, man. I hope he don't run. But,
I'm Crenshaw all day. You get Crenshaw. I'll even go with Cruz. I'd be happy with Cruz. Just to see. I mean, he grew some testicles over the last couple of years.
I don't like Ted Cruz. I don't trust Ted Cruz, man. Maybe Ron DeSantis. But in the end, I don't think it matters. We might not even make it to 2024. The way our country's going.
Yeah.
I said this before on a live, man. I think that's a setup from the jump. I've never trusted Cruz. They made him look like he was backing Trump and that he was they could put him in place next. I called that shit 2 years ago, babe, when I said that they were gonna make Cruz the next Republican president because they're doing that shit on play. Right. It's all set up.
Yeah, I think so. He's a Trojan horse.
I think we need one of us. I think we need one of us. You know what I mean? Throw Hutch up there. Hey, Hutch, man, run for president, man. Go hard. Like seriously, just be like,
we need my name.
Anarchy.
Yeah.
I was born in Kenya. Is that gonna hurt me?
Hey, Hutch will be like the first day as soon as he gets sworn in. Weed is legal everywhere, all the time. Now anarchy, go.
Hell yeah!
As soon as I put the Bible down, executive order, boom, make it happen.
Make it happen.
Hey,
well, we all seen the videos about Bruce Jenner now running in California, right? So my prediction is that Michelle Obama is gonna run in 2024. So you'll have your first transgender running a state, and then you'll have you know the story there. Running for president.
Yeah.
And he's running as a Republican.
Let's face it, we all seen the bulge. We all fucking seen it.
I seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're fucking dudes, bro.
I know what balls look like.
Unless you got an oversized fuck. But it would fit into the fucking narrative that they're pushing when they were pushing all the transgender bathrooms and all that fucking shit. You know what I mean? It would fit. Mm-hmm. And I don't think anybody would be overly fucking shocked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point,
no matter what
prediction you're hearing it tonight.
The Republicans are probably going to pander and put up a female.
What's that?
I think the Republicans are, no matter what, they're putting up a female in 2024, no matter what. Because they've got to, they're always late to the game, so they're going to. No matter what, there's going to be a female on the ticket for 2024 on the Republican Party.
Yeah.
So,
Candace Owens, she's talking about running.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. I'd vote for her.
Yeah.
I would too. I like Candace. She's smart.
What I've seen of her, I'd vote for her.
But I don't think it matters. That's the thing. The course we're heading towards, the way Russia and China are building themselves up. Russia and China are preparing to build a base on the moon together. Think about that. And their military is in charge of that space program. So it's going to be a military base on the moon. China and Russia together. And we're worried about if 4-year-olds can cut their penises off. That's what our country worries about. Mm-hmm. China and Russia's building military bases on the freaking moon.
That's why Rome fell.
Yeah.
That's why we got to prep. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, got to protect the penises. Protect the penises, people. Hashtag protect the penises.
We're definitely coming into some kind of a reset. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's a reset as a society or reset with the fucking financial shit or whatever. Like, and I think people need to get more in touch with where their food comes from. You know what I mean? Like, we're in such an on-demand society where I think it might have been Hutch that was talking about it the other day. Like, you just like can stop at the grocery store and get dinner on your way home from work instead of like already having shit in the freezer and taking it out and like being, you know what I mean, like being prepared. Everything is such on demand that people have lost touch on where the food comes from. And
exactly,
when
brother.
it happens, you know what I mean, they're fucked, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
yep. Hey, yeah, I know exactly.
My
what
wife
you mean,
had my wife a 401k thing today, and I was like, "Don't even invest in it." I was like, "You ain't going to be there long enough to collect from it anyway." But it's it's all in the stock market. I say 2 years tops. We're having another economic collapse. Stock market's fucked everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I get 2 years is probably sooner than that. So I'm like, state with 401k shit. I was like, nope. We'll figure it out here. I'm not investing in shit.
Hear that? Yeah, they are laughing at us, man. They gotta be. Joe Biden is the president. Come on, he's hilarious. Everything that man does is so funny. Did you hear him today say if you want to get the vaccine, you go to whatever .com. I was weird. Everybody's like, what? And he corrected it, said .gov, and then he said .com again right after that. I'm like, dude.
He's a fucking mess, man. He is such a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. People need to fucking grow food, man. Like, now is the time of year to grow food. Get into canning. You know, you guys have seen my videos.
Exactly.
I built two more boxes. I added more compost to a bag. You know, like I'm growing food on every inch of my property that I can grow this year.
I hear that, man. Yeah, I saw that video. I liked your pallet chicken coop you made. That was nice, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I literally cut the pallets apart and used the boards and just built it the way kind of in my mind. I just kind of built it. All I had to buy was the metal for the roof. And there's 12 chicks in there now. So.
Oh, sweet.
I gotta tell you, man, this shit has done wore me out. This whole fucking year and a half, man. It's like maybe it's just this week. This week, man, I'm not the same tribe as I was last week. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit has wore me out, man. I think that's what they trying to do too. I'm so fucking sick of everything, man. Like I'm getting sick of the shit that. I'm so sick of the shit that I'm sick of the shit that's fighting it because you're still hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? Right, and it's not that I'm sick of people fighting it. You know, I'm happy as hell people fighting it. You know, I'm all for that shit, but I'm just so fucking sick of it. It's one bad thing after another every day, every 5 minutes. It's just constant, and I think it's taking us off of our game, man. It's eating away at us. You know what I mean?
Well, you gotta stop watching the fucking news is what people need to stop doing.
I don't watch the news, man. I ain't watched the news in like 6 months. Only thing I do is watch the YouTube channels, but a lot of the YouTube channels they're saying the same things, but they're letting you know what the other media is saying. You know, and look, I'm not trying to shit on that. Native, you know I'm not trying to shit on that, but it kind of
no.
It kind of just wears you down, man. It's like, fuck, how do we fight this shit, man? We're watching it crumble, and we can't do nothing about it, man. And it's like, fuck.
Yep. I agree, man. I understand. I'm like that, too. That like something happened, like all the stuff that went down with Russia and Ukraine. And like every day, man, I on so many channels, it's like World War III, Russia, Ukraine. And you go there and it'd be like a little tidbit of information that was good to know. But in the end, okay, there's nothing we can do about that. If they shot nukes at us right now, there's nothing we could do to stop it. There's nothing you can prep to stop a nuke. The only thing you can do is get out of the way. So
unless you're
know what I'm saying?
rich.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you got a $1 million bunker or something like that. You know, with years and years and years of supplies. Like you ain't coming out of that bunker for a long time, you know. And who has that? You know, as a ordinary garden variety prepper, if a nuke happens, the only thing you can do is leave the area and go somewhere where there's no big cities around for hundreds and hundreds of miles, so there's no use to nuke that land. You know, and so like I don't think that's the point of these big powers. They don't want to nuke all the land. They want to take it over, or at the least, like with China. China ain't trying to take over America. They couldn't. Russia couldn't either. They couldn't together. They know that, but they can control it by controlling our government, which is why Biden's in there. You know, they don't need to take over the land. All they need to do is set up a hegemony. That way, the governments do what China wants. So
right, they need to control our government and our economy.
Right.
You know, there's not going to be a boots on the ground war in the United States.
Nah. I mean, the UN, the only troops I think would be here would be the United Nations troops. I don't think China or Russia would waste their troops here, but they would send UN troops here. That's the only thing. And I think that would happen when they try to take our guns, you know, because they know what's going to happen. No, you know, everybody knows. Everyone knows what's going to happen when they try to disarm America. The whole world knows what's going to happen. It's not a secret. You know, it's not a hidden thing. Everybody knows that. That's why they haven't tried before.
Right.
But, you know, if the UN troops came in, those are the expendable troops. They don't care about those troops. The blue hats would be here. But anyway.
Yeah, well,
I know that's doom and gloom, but the PROWL. I hear you, brother. But the PROWL in that is that us, like we the people, we are the Republic, and the Republic lives on. And through preppers and homesteaders and people who make these connections and build these communities just like us. I bet there could be 1,000 other little prepper communities on YouTube that we haven't even touched yet. I'm always finding little channels that are connected to other channels. I'm like, damn, this is a whole other community here. Yep. You know, and I was talking to someone today in email, another prepping community. I'm like, damn, yeah, they're out there. And when all this bad stuff comes, we're going to be ready. And we're going to help each other, you know, and there's going to be other people. There's going to be millions of people all over the country doing exactly what we're doing. So, I mean, it ain't like it's going to be, you know, Walking Dead.
But I think a lot of these channels, man, these other channels, like the bigger ones, I think they try to stay away from channels that, shit, I don't want to ruffle no feathers, man. I'm just going to say what the fuck I think, man. I think they, you know, because a lot of these big channels, they don't touch on none of that shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's strictly prepping, you know, how to prep, what to prep, you know, different ways of prepping and shit. And it's great. It's awesome, man. It's the first thing that I came to a prepping community in YouTube for, you know what I'm saying? But I think they kind of, and I don't blame them. I mean, you know, they got 100,000 subs. Why should they take a chance on being on somebody's channel with 2,000 subs and what they talk about and shit goes against what YouTube wants? And, you know, there's people out there that, you know, they make a living at this, man. But it's hard when you're a smaller channel and you talk about these things and you actually try to go for it. I don't know, man.
No, you're right, man. You're right.
I hear what you're saying at 100%, man, and I get it. And the big channels that do like you said, stick strictly to prepping, that's good. There needs to be big channels that they're the ones that funnel in the non-preppers, because we're all connected to these big channels because we're always in their chats and in their comments, and people are always, you know. So once someone enters through the big channels, they're going to trickle down to the other channels who are talking about this stuff, because the ultimate goal of prepping has to be community, because none of us are going to make it without some kind of community, you know, and this is a part of it. And then we have our community. We learn to build mags. We learn, you know, to teach our family members about prepping. Community's got to be like an ultimate goal when you're prepper. And if you really believe a shift's coming, you have to understand you're going to need a community. You know, I know people are going to lone wolf it. They're going to try it. And I'm not going to say you could do it. You can go in the wilderness and live by yourself. It's going to be hard as hell, man. We're human beings. We crave community. We're built for it. But
Yep.
anyway,
Hey, I agree
Yeah.
with that, man. I think the lone wolf thing. I think there's. I mean, that's not all a bad thing. I hear some people say, "Oh, you don't want to be a lone wolf. You don't want to be a lone wolf." I kind of think a little bit different. I'm like, man, if you lose your whole family, I mean, if you ain't got nobody to worry about and you only got to worry about yourself and you can handle
Right.
that, you know, there's plenty of people that just want to be alone. Yeah, you know, so I think, you know, if you know what you're doing, you could handle it.
I hear you. Yeah.
They coming for you, Hutch.
It happens.
Well, that's exactly where I started on YouTube, man. Like I never had a YouTube channel. I just started watching videos on chickens. I wanted to get chicken, so I'm like, I'm watching on YouTube.
That's why I found like that's pretty much how I found all of you guys is because I was in like Angry Preppers chat. You know what I'm saying? And then Prepper Nation's chat in the morning.
Yeah.
I start following this person and this person. They throw out a name, so I start following this person, and then you're like, oh, everybody's connected. And then like this, you know what I mean? You find people.
Yep.
It all trickles
Same here,
down,
brother.
you know, it's
Same exact path. I'm right with you. That's how it works. I mean, because we want to be a part of the community. I do. I love being in people's chats, man, and connecting with people and learning about a new channel I can go and check out. Because I was talking about this with Backwoods and Prepping the other day. We were talking about the community and creators and how everybody finds their niche. You know, well, we come in we start a channel, and you guys know this, trying to figure out like what's your niche in the community. What do I have to offer my community? You know, and it makes you want to produce better content too, to fit in that place that you're actually benefiting someone in the community. Like they come back and say thank you, you know, for sharing this stuff, and we're all falling into those places because we're serious about it, and it means we're passionate about it, and it means something to us. And so when you have that attitude, like everyone finds their niche. It's beautiful. That's community.
Yep. Yeah, I had somebody comment on one of my videos the other day that gave her motivation to go outside and do something in her yard that day because she saw my yard and the video I was walking around my yard or whatever. Like I thought that was wicked cool, you know. That it gave her motivation to go outside and do something because she saw that I had been outside doing something. You know, and I just try to share my ideas and the stuff that I do. Like you were saying, like finding your niche. Like I'm really good with a garden. I have a green thumb. So like if you go back into my earlier videos, like when I was east of the river preppers, I think the name of the video was 8-foot tomato plant. And I had 8-foot tomato plants. Like who the hell has 8-foot tomato plants? Well, I did. So I just wanted to show people that, you know what I mean? And it just kind of progressed from there. And I just like showing people like the stuff that I do here and having that prepper homesteader, you know, state of mind. Like I'm trying to be as prepared for when the system goes down so I don't go down with it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And be as individual, as separate from the system as I can. That's why I, you know, raise the garden and chickens and all that stuff. And when we did meat chickens back in like December, I think, one of my buddies brought his like 9-year-old son with him. And this kid was back there cutting chickens' heads off, dipping them in the water, like plucking feathers, like doing the whole deal at 9 years old. You know, that was freaking cool as hell, man. Like that.
Hell yeah, bro. That is cool.
Being able to pass it on to that younger generation and him going and tell all his friends about it. And then months later, I went back and did a tree job for his mom. And she remembered me being the chicken guy, and he hasn't stopped talking about it months later. So like that was pretty badass for me, you know?
Yeah. No doubt, brother. No doubt.
You know, I'll throw this out there real quick, man. I'll be real quick, but it's kind of serious to me, and it's for everybody watching. This ain't to you guys or nothing, but and I've said it a few times, but when I share channels, like I'll share them to my community board. I notice, man, I watch everything, so Like if I share a picture of the sun coming up over the Chesapeake Bay, I'll get 75, 80 likes on it on my community board. But if I share a small channel that, you know, just needs, you know, a couple people watching. I mean, some channels that I share, they only have, you know, 100 subs, you know, and they're just people in this community, and I just feel like everybody's got a voice, so I'll share it, but it'll only be like 9 likes on it, and I'm not blaming nobody. I understand, but I just want people to know that I'm not trying to flood y'all, and it ain't like I get paid to help channels or I'm trying to be some big dude helping channels. I think if I'm gonna ask people to share my videos and ask people to support me, then who the fuck am I if I don't do it? So if you go to my Twitter right now, you're probably the last 10 posts I've just posted people's videos. I don't even write nothing on it. I just click to share and then tweet, and I tweet them out. You know what I'm saying? Like we need y'all support is what I'm trying to say, and it don't take that much to just share a little video on a Twitter or share a little, you know, say a little something on an Instagram or something, or share it, you know, when you do a video, shout some people out, like constantly do it, because I think that's what we do in this community that's pretty strong, and I think that's why so many people are connected. Like when I have my live streams and there's people in the chat, like I know like 50, 60, if there's 60 people, there's 68 people in my chat right now, in our chat. And I probably know every single one of them and can remember conversations through messages or comments and shit that I've had with them. It's not like it's just a bunch of people and I don't know y'all. Like I actually pay attention to y'all and care about y'all. It's like y'all are my friends. You know what I'm saying? We're just a bunch of people that get along and we hang out. You know, every week we hang out and shit. But we need the help, man, because nobody's gonna help us. And if we want to build this thing up and keep going, because it gets depressing. You know what I'm saying? It's hard when you're fighting the system, man. So if you can help a channel, and I'm not saying help me. You ain't even gotta help me, but you know, subscribe to Hillbilly Homesteader. You know, if Hutch drops a video, share that shit on your Instagram. Well, you can't share it on the Instagram, but you can mention it and show a picture of the thumbnail. You can share it on the Twitter. If you got 1,000 subs and you got a community page, start sharing some videos from other channels. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just get into it so you can like hook up with the big channels and like. In this community, we watch out for each other. So try to watch out for some people while you're building your channel, because I promise you, the more you try to help others, the more it's going to help you in the long run.
That's right. Build that community, man, of people who always support each other. It's so important, you know. Like even the subscribers, man. Like in this community, like if something goes down with one of the subscribers, we get together and try to help them out. Got it, Josh. Yeah, man.
And it's hard. It's hard to keep up.
Oh, there's so many videos out there. But I watched Trav. I watched your video with Just Josh, dude, and you turned me on to that dude. Like I went right over it. I watched fucking 5 minutes of him on your video. I jumped out of your video. I went over to his channel, subscribed to his channel, and then jumped back and watched the rest of the video. That was like 5 minutes to watch. I was like, dude, how did I not know about this guy? Like, why is this the first time that I'm seeing this dude? You know what I mean? Like, and I don't even know what his subscriber count was at, but it needs to be higher because that dude's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So if you're not subscribed to Just Josh, go to Just Josh and subscribe. If there's a mod in the chat that can drop that channel, go ahead and do that, please.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Man, I was in his live last night, man.
There's just so many. There's just so many, man. I mean,
we're not gonna know about these people unless like the bigger guys and not for nothing, but the channels that have over 1,000 subscribers, you know, can share the videos. I guess is how that shit works. So, like you were saying, I guess you know smaller channels like me, if I want to get it out, I have to screenshot it and then like somehow post it like. You know, try to get it out that way, but they make it hard for
you can put the link in your description. Like if you shout them out in your video, you put their link in your description, and then they can go and click it from your description.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll have to figure out how to do that.
I picked up something off of Angry Prepper. And it wasn't like he was trying to teach it. It was kind of like copying him a little bit in a way. I just thought about it. If y'all remember, Angry Prepper would do his shout outs every time he went live. And he would repeat the channels, and he'd repeat a bunch of them over. You know, we got to, you know, you share a channel and some people see it. And then you think, okay, well, I done shared their channel. Now let me share this channel. But you got to continue to share shit. You know what I'm saying? Because one time sharing something might not help that much. But if you share it 3 or 4 times throughout a month, it might help a whole lot. You know what I mean? One of those days might hit something hard, and then boom. And you never know. You might not even have a channel right now. But 2 months from now, you might decide, hey, I got something to say. And then boom, you done, you know, been in this community, putting in work when you didn't have to, but you just cared. And I guarantee you, the reach back will come. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Look at Ghost, man. Ghost started out just as a subscriber, just watching everybody's stuff. And then, you know, everybody was just like, hey, man, you should have a channel. You know some shit. And he started a channel. Look at him now, man. Blowing up over 1,000. And it's a good channel. He puts out good content.
Yeah.
Really,
helpful, man. Value to the community.
Look at Backwoods. Backwoods was, you know, he was live almost every night, but he wasn't too worried about his channel. And then he was like, hold up, man, I got something to say. And he does got something to say, and it needs to be heard. And then boom, he takes his channel serious, and he's blowing up. You know, anybody can do it. And who cares if we're flooding? Like, you know, some people might be like, man, there's just too many people going. Nah, I don't care if there's 10 channels going live at the same time.
Not enough, man. There's not
the more
enough.
we're stepping on each other's toes, the more our voices are getting out there, if you think about it, because that means a whole lot of us are out there talking. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know, and then I could reach 500 people a day with my videos. But you're reaching another 500 that I'm not, and then Hillbilly's reaching 500, Hutch is reaching 500, and all these other channels are reaching 500 a day. And then we're crossing over and we're meeting new people. So, I mean, the more we have, man, the better. It's a free market. If you put out good content, I mean, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
This ain't communism up in here. You know, we need to. It's like Tribe said, if you're serious about it, if you believe in it and you get serious, but you put the work in, man, I mean, whatever you do will be good.
Sorry, I didn't mean to miss you, Lele on the bayou. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
If I motivate one person that watches my videos to do something, you know, then I'm happy with that, you know.
And at the same time, like I'm sitting here saying, you know, we need your help doing this and we need your help doing that. I give huge props to everybody that's already doing it, and there is a lot of you already doing it. Even if you're not sharing, I see all the comments we get. You know, people will leave a comment, even if it's one word or something. You know what I mean? They're giving us those likes. You know, y'all are supporting. I'm not saying y'all ain't supporting. Believe me, I know y'all are supporting above and beyond. I mean, the love that we get keeps us going, man. I mean, you know, I don't know how to explain it, man. It's different. I've never had it happen in my life to have so much support. The support is there, but I'm just saying that the more we support, the better this can get and the better it can be.
Yeah, the interaction helps the creator too. Like, dude, I went like months and months and months. Like, I put videos out and I'd get like 2 views. Like, and it's hard to like keep making videos, you know, or talking, and you know nobody's watching. But at the same time, I was like, you know what, fuck it, man. I was like, somebody's gonna fucking see it someday, and like worst case is it's just like a video diary of my progression. You know what I mean? Like, especially like how I've grown my garden, and you know now I'm doing like the meat chickens. I don't show my preps, like. I'm not showing y'all my food. So I saw a comment earlier like, oh, Hillbilly doesn't look like a prepper. He looks like a skater. Trust me, there's lots of food.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Exactly. And I show y'all what I want to show y'all, and I want to show you the garden and that, you know, resourceful mindset. You know what I mean? You take something and make it into something that you need.
Yeah, I like that too, man. That's what I like about the homesteading aspect of what we do. Like trying to make a place your own and taking stuff to shoot that's useless. Like I'm a scavenger. If I see something on the side of the road I think I can use, I'll bring it home. It'll sit somewhere for a year or two, but I'll use it eventually.
Fuck yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yard looking like a junkyard.
And you know what I mean? Like I'm not broke, but I am cheap. So if I can take something and make it into something else, that's what I'm gonna do. Like I got like
that ain't cheap. That's smart.
Hell yeah. I'll have $2,000 in my pocket and be like, let's go to the thrift store. You know what I'm saying?
Freaking Goodwill.
I got like 6 squares of shingles sitting on a pallet out back. And I got them because they were free. So I took my fucking Jeep and the trailer and I went and loaded them up and I brought them back. I used some to do when I did the woodshed, you know, like you can always use shingles when you have buildings. And they were fucking free. I'll sit on them until I'm in the grave.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? But they were fucking free. So how do you give them up? Brand new shingles in bundles. You know what I mean? Like you'd be silly to pass those up.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, that's why I was
good night.
A video that was
good night, plumbers. Plumbers going to bed. Good night,
y'all. Good night, plumbers. Mr. and Mrs. Plumber. Hey, if you haven't checked out Mr. Plumber, Prepping Plumber's videos, man, go check him out, man. It's a cool ass dude, and his wife is awesome.
She's the bomb.
Quiet moment.
I was reading the chat.
Yeah, I was too for a minute. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10:15.
Solo Shine Outdoors. I hadn't seen that name in a while. How you doing tonight?
Man, Urban Grandpa Prepper, what's up?
What's going on? UGP.
Man, I've been watching him a long time, man. He was like one of the first live streams that I would go to and just hang out and listen, man. It's so interesting. Got some deep thoughts, man. Gets into it.
Yeah, like a good way to like know who to like go look at and like maybe start following is like I used to watch the chats. And you watch the chat and you see like what different people have to say. And usually if they have something intelligent to say, you click on their thing, you know, they might have a channel and then you go check them out, man. You know, you gotta take a risk on people and see what they're about.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what too, man, like with you like when you get a strike with YouTube and they won't let you post nothing, they should send like a message to your subscribers because there's so many people who don't know. They still don't know. They still don't know what happened. You know, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm just popping shit up there, man. You know how it is.
I was just reading the chat. I thought I saw POTB in here. I guess he's not here. So,
you know, I used to get nervous when the chat would go silent even for like 2 seconds, but I don't get that way anymore, man. Because I've noticed on other channels when you're watching a live, there's a lot of times when things go silent and you're reading the chat, and you know it. I don't think it bothers people all that much. I think it's a self-conscious thing when you worry about that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah. I mean, you have silence in a normal conversation anyway, and contact, so shouldn't be.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's on the internet.
Hutch, you good, man? Hutch, you good?
I'm here, man.
How's that fire doing, bud?
Hutch was deep in a thought. He was deep in a thought, and I just fucked it up. Like,
you ain't feeling it, bro. You ain't feeling it.
I mean,
Got
no, we
medication.
good, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Man, did y'all see how Hutch's greenhouse come along, man? It's getting there, man. It's getting there.
Yeah,
Hutch, man, I love that freaking stove, dude. Did you make that or did you buy that?
That's that stove I was telling you about when we first met you.
Oh, that's the one. That's not the one that I bought. The one I bought was like a little box. But yeah, that one's legit.
Yeah, I like the way he set it up on top of there in that like raised part with the dirt like that. That was fucking
Yeah. Cool. Man, I can't wait until you're done and you light that thing and show how it heats your greenhouse. That's gonna be legit.
Yeah, hopefully I don't melt all the plastic on the roof. That's gonna be a fun thing to figure out.
I got some of that metal tape, man. I have a fireplace in the igloo, and where the stovepipe comes out, you know that like metallic aluminum duct tape? I used a whole row on the inside and out all the way around the pipe. And it seems to work pretty good. I got that 6 mil plastic on the top.
Yeah, that heat wrap tape's pretty good.
I used to know a dude, man. He would grow tomatoes year round, and he had the plastic dome type greenhouses, and he had wood stoves all throughout, like every 10 feet. He had like 100-foot greenhouses. And like 3 of them, because in the winter he would grow them and sell them to the colleges and shit. And he had them going like the wood stoves never burnt his shit down. So you'll probably be all right.
Nice.
Yeah,
Keep
it
a
should
little
be
distance.
insulated. Eventually, I'm gonna try to bury at least half of it with gravel or something. That way, I can use it as a heat retention source. So that should shield it pretty decent.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
You gonna try to grow shit in the winter too, Hutch?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it. Eventually, I'm gonna dig up the cow pasture and put in a geothermal. That way, I can try to keep it at least a constant 63, 65.
Nice, brother. Man, that's gonna be legit.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
That way, if it's 18 degrees outside, I can push 54 degrees constant temperature into the greenhouse, and
yeah,
it don't take shit.
Wow.
It's easier to raise it 20 degrees than it is to raise it 50 degrees. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gonna run that through your house too? The geothermal, like heat your water or something?
No, not on this one. As soon as we get this paid off, like this year, I'm land hunting. I'm getting my retirement land. I'm just using this land to make the money to buy my retirement land. That way I can be deep in the woods. This ain't country enough.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I hear you, brother.
Nice. Good for you, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna get this established to where it's paying for itself. You know what I mean? To pay for my other lifestyle, then the boy gets this as long as he keeps the farm going and keeps making that money.
For real, for real.
He's all about it.
Yep.
Awesome.
Night, we the people. Peace.
Later, we the people. Have a good night, brother.
See you, man.
That's another one that's been through the ringer and back with tech people, man. He's been banned on shit and shit, man. Having a hell of a time, but he's doing his thing though.
Yeah, he's getting there, man.
He was the first guy.
Oh shit. we got silence. We got silence. How all 4 of us gonna be silent, man?
I don't know, man. I think Hillbilly's right, brother. It's like when you get people who just comfortable with each other, that's the way the conversation works sometimes. Like if we was all sitting together drinking a beer, like we would be talking, and then all of a sudden we'd just be silent. And someone would say something.
Right.
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, we're all sitting around Hutch's campfire. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no doubt. You need to stoke that thing up.
Big Red, what's up, man?
I'm definitely jealous though. I wish I was sitting outside by a fire.
Tasha Patton, how you doing, sis? Good to see you.
You out there in the woods? You ain't got no fire pit set up out there?
Yeah, I do have a fire pit set up. I'm just not out there with the fire.
Yeah.
This summer,
Man, I had a
I'll do some videos this summer outside by the fire for sure.
fire pit, man. Had a swing, you know, a double seat swing on it and everything, and this tree came down, man, and smashed everything. Just boom, right down on top of it. I was like, damn, ain't that about a bitch? Right on the cliff, right by the Chesapeake Bay, right on the cliff.
Yeah.
It was a sweet spot.
What happened?
Hey, what's up, Red? That's a name I ain't seen in a while.
Big old tree came, crashed it down.
Oh, okay. Damn.
I got to repair one of the posts on my chicken coop this weekend. I went out to let them out this morning before I left for work, and I noticed the pole at the gate was leaning wicked bad. So I started checking it out, and one of the poles on the other side is snapped off. And it's one of the posts that holds up all the fencing for their enclosure. So I'm gonna have to disconnect all that this weekend and then put in a new post and fix that. Yeah, unexpected project, you know. And
Y'all homesteaders have that shit all the time, don't you?
Yeah, dude.
Always
like,
something.
You go to do something like one project, and then you see something else that needs attention on the way to that project, and you can't just fucking walk by it. Like you have to take care of it. And then you get distracted, you know. Yeah, your game plan always changes, man. There's always something to do. And like,
hey, you have pigs? Do you have pigs, brother?
Pigs?
You have pigs? Yeah.
No, I do not.
I got some guinea pigs, man. I like them. I like keeping pigs, but man, it's a me and them. It's a chess match every day. They like to take their food trough. And after they eat the food out of it, they like to play with it. And so they'll drag it all over the daggone pen. And every morning I have to go get it and replace it. Like I've wired it. I've got like one of those big, long, like galvanized nails that drive it in the ground. Nothing works. They'll get it. So it's just like a game for them. I was going to see like if there's like a trick without like building a trough, like that's a part of the fence itself. But man, they're a mess.
What if you like built a form and then poured concrete and made it a concrete trough?
That will work. Yeah. I'm gonna do something like that. Like I don't want to spare. I don't want to use my lumber because it's so expensive. I don't want to use what I have to build them a trough. So I have like a plastic 55-gallon drum that's cut in half, and it's got holes in the bottom that lets their slop leak out slowly. And like I'll run water in there for them and stuff sometimes. But they got their own watering trough in the back, and there's like a hose line connected to it, so it slowly dribbles all the time. But man, I've seen those big like metal troughs that you fill up, and it's like an automatic feeder. Those things are expensive though. That's on my wish list. Yeah, I was reading. Someone asked us what major prepper we working on now, and that was mine. I'm just trying to get my animal pens like solid and efficient.
Yeah, mine. I'm working on getting the garden in, and I'm trying to clear the back corner of my property because I'm gonna get sheep. I'm gonna raise them.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's our next animal.
I had lamb chops, and they were freaking delicious. Oh my goodness. They're like mini porterhouse steaks, but better.
Really? I've never had lamb chops, man, but I get that's always talking about is good. Yeah. We want to get sheep for the wool. We're trying to get sheep for the wool for Lady Rowan's yarn.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's my goal right now. And I was looking to get more meat chickens.
Yeah.
I wanted to get some turkeys too. Now I got a couple of turkeys last year, and they were like $8 a piece. They are $14 a piece right now for chicks. For turkeys.
That's not steep. That's real steep.
Yeah, they've doubled in price, dude, since last year. And on top of it, the minimum order is 10 chicks.
Oh, they're making that money then. Where are you getting them from? Where are you getting them from?
I was online. I was online looking at Murray McMurray's and Ideal Hatchery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got 15 from Tractor Supply this year.
Yeah.
They were like $5 a piece. Yeah.
Yeah,
I had to
$5.
rebuild my. Yeah, I wasn't too bad. That's why I got 15. I got 3 ducks, but 2 of the ducks died.
I didn't catch them
Morning.
at Tractor Supply this year.
Backwoods, what's up, man?
What's up, Backwoods?
What the fuck?
Oh, nice. 330-gallon rain catchment system. Dude, that's awesome.
I don't know how y'all do it, man, with the homesteading and working a full-time job and shit, man. That's got to be tough, man. I know AJ, you know, prepping for life. Man, that dude, he couldn't find a spare minute, man. He really couldn't.
Yeah.
Like that dude was just constantly working. Like that's why, like, if I text you, Native, and you don't hit me back, I know it's either you're busting your ass or you're wore the hell out sleeping from busting your ass. That's why I'll text you. I'll be like, he'll get back to me tomorrow, the next day or something.
Yeah.
I know he'll find a minute sooner.
I know.
or later.
I feel bad, man, because I do a lot of people like that. I just don't. I don't look at my text all the time, and like I'll go back. I'm like, man, he texted me this yesterday. I was like, I bet he thinks I'm a piece of shit. No, but I get up and I go out and take care of the animals, and then I go to work. You know, I get home. Like I try to stay on a schedule, and Lady Rowan helps me out a lot. And I'm slowly getting my kids there. They just my bigger kids didn't grow up with this. And my little ones too, like she's all up in there and she goes out, she wants to go get eggs every day. So I'm trying to like show her how fun it is to do chores on the farm. So I have
no doubt.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then on top of all that, y'all are doing YouTube channels. Like, good gracious, man.
Yeah, I'm doing what I do here by myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Yep, I'm here by myself.
Oh, I thought you was married.
Nope.
Uh-oh. So doing the solo thing. I hear you, man. There you go, ladies. Unattached. Unattached.
Single in the house. Single in the house.
Hard-working man.
So
let's
I mean,
let's embarrass him a little bit.
There he is, ladies. There he is. Hit him up. Hillbilly Homesteader.
It is a lot, you know what I mean? Like me personally, like I'm up early and I'm in bed early. This is way past my bedtime. I'm usually in bed by like 8:30, you know, but I'm up early and I do what I got to do. I go to work all day and then I come home and I work until, you know, dark. Always doing something, whether it's splitting firewood, taking care of the chickens, doing the garden, or doing a side job, or it becomes normal. It's not, you know what I mean? It's just
right.
It is what it is. You do it so long, you know. It is what it is.
It's routine. It becomes routine.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a way of life, dude. Like homesteading, and what's cool about being a homesteader is my level of homesteading is different than Hutch's and different than yours. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we're still providing for ourselves. We're just doing it on different levels.
Right.
You know.
Exactly. 5 virgins. I didn't get rabbits yet. We got 2 more pigs instead. So I've been holding off on the rat. I want to get 2 different kinds of meat rabbits. Amendment 1 process. I'm ready, man. Are you ready for me at the Tournament of Champions on Prepperty? I think Milkmaid's going to whip all our asses.
I see a new mission, Native. A new mission, man. We got to get Hillbilly hitched.
There we go. From someone in the community.
Hashtag Hitch Hillbilly. Hitch Hillbilly.
Maybe
we can have like an auction.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That'd be good.
I know it's kind of hard to find a single guy with no kids who has a job and his own vehicle and his own place. That's kind of hard to find these days, ain't it?
Yeah, and,
I'm
and you can
39.
survive
I'm
the
39, man.
apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
39 too.
Cherokee just messed up everybody. Hutch is 39 too. What you talking about?
I just turned 39.
Yeah, Tribe's the old man in this group.
Yeah.
The old salty dog.
Don't let the
Hey,
salt
you know,
fool you.
there's a wealth of knowledge in this old man here.
Like seasoned firewood.
For real, for real. Liz, I think about it all the time. It's just so risky.
I'm missing some chats, man. I'm trying to keep up, but
Yeah, I'm not even hardly reading it.
I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
Niecy's looking out, man. She's looking out.
Oh, be charming. I didn't see you in the chat. How you doing tonight?
What's up, Charm?
Maybe I'll
Shit,
do
man,
a couple of my garden videos with my shirt off for the ladies.
Oh shit! There you go, lady.
There you go.
Shirtless.
See, he's all about pleasing the ladies.
And
Yeah,
his OnlyFans is in the description. Just go check the link in the description.
It's all about gardening without his shirt off and other
That's it.
other garments.
Naked homesteading.
Yep, brushing the goats in a Speedo.
They'd probably pay for that shit too, you know?
They probably would.
Because I'm
Oh,
fairly,
no doubt, man.
I'm a pretty
No
fit
doubt.
guy, so
Yeah, I'm thinking about
What's
starting
going
the
on?
OnlyFans.
So Hutch, what's up? You're not good with heights, huh?
No, I don't do the heights. I'm too big to be that high up in the air, man.
Yeah. Well,
What's your limit though? What's your limit? Like, how high will you go? How high can Hutch get, guys?
I go like 8 foot. That's my limit.
top of the step ladder.
Yeah, I could stand on a basketball rim. Other than that, I'm good.
Thank you, Liz. Really appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Liz.
That's
I'm
the
glad
problem I
we're
got out here.
entertained at the least.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little sketchy up there, but it's all good.
Bug Dude 53, what's up, man? Bug Dude, are you an entomologist? I've been meaning to ask you that.
Dangerous will be in my OnlyFans. Yeah, I bet that weirdo would come and check me out.
Oh,
I see.
Lord.
Wearing nothing but his body armor.
Yeah, I see the look he gets in his eyes in his videos.
Here we
Niecy,
go.
who's talking about girth? Is it moist? Is it moist girth?
Oh shit!
Hoot Owl, what's up, brother? Good to see
What
you,
up,
man.
Hoot Owl?
We're in the after hours edition now.
Yeah, we getting there.
Big
Somebody say
Red,
girth.
what's up? Man, shit, I can throw the link in the chat, man. See if anybody wants to come say hi. We've been going at it like an hour and a half. I don't know how long y'all want to go, but if y'all want to see if a couple people want to come in and say hi, man, it's up to y'all though.
Yeah, let's do it.
don't know
I gotta
how
take a
long
goat. I'm gonna go do a goat, and I'll be back.
All right, yeah, let's take a pee break. I'm gonna go take a pee break too, man. Be right back.
No, hey, I'm just dipping out, man. I'm gone.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Peace, Hutch.
See what we got in the chat over here. I think the chat is delayed because I'm watching it on the laptop. I drank this whole coffee and I don't even have to go. So yeah, it's just me. The lonely soul. Now is my chance for the ladies. I know where the ladies at. Yeah, so just so you guys know, I like my iced coffee with 5 mocha and 2 milk. All right? 5 mocha, 2 milk. And coffee, not tea. Girth matters. Yeah, girth does matter. Yeah.
You should put out his stats. Single 39.
What is it?
Kids. The hillbilly has a whole floor. He should have like described.
Oh, thanks, Leslie.
Walks in the park, what he liked to do.
Nisi trying to set you up. She was like, he had the floor. Could you
I
hear what
see
she was
that.
saying?
I seen that. I was trying to read the chat, and I know it's like delayed.
Right.
Well, my email's in a couple of my last videos, so come at me.
There you go. We can put it in the chat too if you want. Holla at him. Holla at him. Even if you just want to collab. I mean, Hillbilly's a good dude, man. All right, you want to throw the link in the chat, babe, for the thingamajiggy? Somebody might want to jump on and say what's up.
Somebody, sure, do it. Wrong way.
This done turned into something. I'm not even putting that up there. Leave Hillbilly alone, Nisi.
Oh Lord, Nisi gonna match make.
I swear.
I'm in Connecticut.
Kyle said preppers only.
Who'd out too?
I'm surprised that's not already a thing.
I know, right? They got farmers only.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Whew.
Shift engineering, what's up? Appreciate you. I knew it. I knew Staden was going to be the first one up here.
Yeah, y'all talking about, man? I'm sitting here like this with my phone. Come on, hurry up. Oh, hurry up. Where's it at? God sakes, how long does it take to pee? Nathan, how you doing, brother? Prepper Tribe.
Good, man. What's up, man?
I don't know. Hey, Hillbilly Homesteader. I mean, I'm not gay or nothing, but, you know, I mean, if you're single, I could use a new homestead location. I mean, I know how to raise some pigs and shit, you know.
Sugar daddy.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at cuddling, and I do have a full-time job.
Oh yeah, and you got a truck? You got a pickup truck?
What's up, Cherry?
No, I don't exactly have a pickup truck.
I need a pickup truck in my life, so if you fit the bill, you know, then we can talk.
No, mine's got 18 wheels and tires on it, and a 53-foot trailer.
There you go.
Okay, I need a hillbilly up there to help me build my house into my man cave. Well, she's gonna turn my house into the man cave.
You need help turning it into a man cave?
No, she's taking the house and putting it into my man cave. I didn't know how that damn wood was until she got and told me how much what she's getting. And they said, hey, we got to have your business card at Lowe's. I'm like, what? It's close to around $2,550. What?
Holy fuck, for lumber?
I would 22 by 4s, a couple of concrete, and that was it.
Holy
That's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, my eyes went like, oh my.
Yeah. Well, I know 2x4s are like $1 a foot out here.
Yeah, they're going up. Wood's going up everywhere.
Yeah.
We just ordered.
That's what she said.
But yet I'm hearing that there's stacks and stacks of fucking logs stacked up in these lots, and they don't have any truckers to haul the logs.
Well, what got me is that plywood is $59 per sheet. Yeah, that really put a knocker on me real quick.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Well, today I've been working on what Prepper was talking about fishing one day. I gotta draw some pictures, show him how I catch fish without using artificial bait in my little fishing hole areas. Make it easier on him to go out there and do it.
Yeah.
What you need bait for? You got hands? Get out there and noodle.
Good night, Urban Grandpa Prepper. Thanks for chilling with us, man.
I've actually caught trout with a little piece of orange paracord on a hook.
No kidding.
Yep.
That's crazy.
We used to catch them with wax worms.
Yeah.
They love them damn things.
Yep. I'll use the I got like a package of the like power bait rubber worms or like a red earthworm type thing. Them work pretty good, but usually I just go out back and I dig around through the leaves and find a couple of worms or fucking grubs or whatever and use them.
Well, how
Now,
long?
up in Oklahoma. Oh, go ahead.
Hillbilly, how long is the worms?
What's that?
How long are your worms?
How long are my worms? Well, it's not how long it is, it's how thick it is. So they're
That's what
pretty
she
thick.
said.
Oh, they had that in the news today about all these worms coming up from all over the place. Earthworms, night crawlers. And I was like, what? They always been here. Why the hell you gonna mess with them now? You gonna put them in the news? Kind of get rid of them.
Well, we've had all the rain lately, so now they're coming up to the surface, you know?
Yeah.
Ground's getting too saturated for them.
Yeah. It has been here the last 3 days. It's been fucking raining.
Oh, yeah. I'm in Wyoming right now, and I came through Nebraska, and I started out in Lincoln, Nebraska, come through there, got some rain, and it was pretty nice as far as, you know, no rain or anything the rest of the way across. But the wind was just atrocious, blowing me all over the road. And, yeah, most blowing I've had in a while. But,
Backwoods talking shit.
Trolling.
yeah, I can't even see the chat. I gotta get my tablet out. But now I'm wondering if I-80 is going to be closed going across Wyoming, because you get like around Elk Mountain in Wyoming, dead of June, it'll drop 6 inches of snow. They'll shut the road down because it'll be so slick. Tractor trailers go in the ditch.
That ain't bad. Just go in the ditch and get you some insurance.
Shit, no, I don't own the damn truck. I work for a company.
Oh, okay.
Too cheap. I'm too cheap for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're probably better off.
Oh yeah, it costs so much to run your own truck anymore. And most of the companies, like if you go work for a company and you lease a truck from them, they look for more ways to screw you out of $1 than they do to pay you for it.
Yeah.
I love where I'm at now, man. I mean, I make a good living. Hell, you giggling, man. You gotta
I'm
stop
reading
that,
the
Nate.
chat,
Make me
man. I'm
think
sorry.
you're laughing at me.
I'm not.
You know
reading
I'm
the chat.
sick.
Julie,
You know
We're
I'm
having
offended
way
at
more fun in that chat than we are on this panel, man. Let me tell you.
Shit.
Should I be reading the chat or no?
Yeah, man. You need
I'm
to get in
afraid
there.
I'm afraid to read it. I'm worried they might be talking about me or the chipmunk humping my chin.
No, they said you wouldn't work nothing. Talk about Hillbilly. He hands.
Plus, I can hear Niecy giggling too, because I know she's reading the same thing.
Yeah.
You know,
I hear Niecy giggling.
you know what we should. You know what we should do, Native.
What?
You know how we
I'll take you out in the Jeep, Lady Smith. I'll show you.
Uh-oh.
we should all do little 30-minute videos shouting out Hillbilly, trying to hook him up. You know how we did with the Gray Man's Got Merch thing and shit like that?
God damn.
Hitch Hillbilly. Hashtag Hitch
Oh, I'm
Hillbilly.
doing it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing it. I'll do it. I'll do it right in the beginning of the rant.
You know, I was gonna come on here and say, you know, I was a little offended. I didn't get invited to the WOLFPACK panel. But then I got to looking at Hillbilly there, and I mean, he's a hell of a lot prettier than I am. I mean, I can't argue it. He's prettier than I am.
Yeah.
Niecy said we need to do some speed dating. We need to put Hillbilly on the panel and just girls can come in one by one and ask questions and shit.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. He all about it.
Yeah, hey,
Change
Tribe.
the game.
It's all in good fun, man.
Hey, Tribe, I got a question for you, brother.
You just never know, though. You never know, man. There's some really great ladies in this community. That's no bullshit.
Yeah.
That's for real.
Now,
What's up, Daddy?
Can I throw a wig on and a dress, and can I join in and try this speed dating shit?
Hey, it's 2021.
What's that, hillbilly?
Shave your face and put some lipstick on.
Hey, come on, man. I do the lipstick, man, but I can't get. It took me a while to grow this. I mean, I can't get rid of the chipmunk.
Yeah, it does look pretty good. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
That would be funny as hell.
I had the fool. This with some bright red lipstick on and a wig or shit. Don't give me no ideas. Screw around, y'all throw that damn StreamYard link up one day, and I pop up on it and be like, oh, hell no. No, we ain't bringing him in. No. His ass gonna stay backstage for the remainder of this. No.
Yeah, on hold.
Oh, what the hell? I see that iced coffee caught up to him.
No.
Go. Scary images.
Hey, you catch what I said? You see where I got on about there?
The Hillbilly Hookup Show. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do it.
Okay,
I will not be wearing a mask, and I will not be getting a thing in the
Jabberwocky.
Yeah, will not be getting that. So just to let them know right off the bat.
Yeah, I ain't wearing no mask, and I mean, I don't plan on getting stuck with anything anytime soon. I mean, I don't judge nobody. Tribe knows that. I mean,
I don't know, man. If you pick up a pickup truck, you might get stuck with something.
hey, this was not the agreement.
As long as it's not a Dodge.
You got to remember, we got a massage machine.
What's that, Cherokee?
You need that massage machine. We'll put some Vaseline. You get lubricated.
Hell no. Hell no.
Y'all are making it weird.
Go stop
I'm sorry, that's my fault. I screwed this shit up. Why the hell Tribe lets me in here anymore? I don't know.
What's Angry talking about? He said angry motherfucker prepper on my TV killing people tonight.
What's that? Angry prepper killing people tonight?
I would love to like share his live or other people's lives too, like as your live, and you share it and you can just like sit there and crack jokes and watch it together and just bullshit around, and you know what I'm saying?
Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it?
I don't know if people would get mad. You're kind of like using their stuff for views or something. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Tribe, if I ever go live and you want to pull mine and use it, do it, brother. I'm all for a good laugh. I love a good laugh. Even if it's at my expense, man, I can take it.
No doubt.
I'm thick-skinned. Unless my wife's talking shit about me. I ain't taking no shit off a Smurf.
Dude, we got this guy in Connecticut, right? So I listen to AM radio, like news talk radio. And of course, every day our governor has a press briefing or whatever. So they have this guy that takes like bits and pieces of the press briefing and like pieces them off and makes him say stupid shit. And it's fucking, dude, it's so funny, man. He does one every single day, and it lasts like 2 minutes, and I'm fucking cracking up the whole time that they're running this thing through. Because our governor is a fucking jackass. He is a silver spoon fed, grandfather given money fucking puppet. Oh, he's such a
sounds like half our politicians.
Yeah, I hate listening to this fucking guy talk, but at the same time, I want to know what the hell is going on in my state.
Dusty!
You know what I mean?
What's up, Dusty?
Hey, your governor sounds a lot like Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney got into politics because of his daddy. His daddy was the governor of Michigan. And I was born in Michigan. My dad was raised in Michigan, where his father was from. And my dad just told me a ton of stories about listening to that man talk, and he was just a complete fool. What the hell did I miss? Hold on, what the hell? I can't read it on my phone. The shit's too small. It's like one of them soy boys that will go home with anyone.
That's why it's so
Gender don't
funny.
matter.
James did.
He pulls the hat off. He got a man bun. It's not a man bun. It's a bitch biscuit. Get it right.
Bitch biscuit. Oh shit.
It's fucked up. Go home with anybody. Gender don't matter. Goddamn, $20 is $20, man. Don't judge. What the hell?
Right.
Trying to make my Subway money. Damn.
Make that breakfast.
Hey, look here, goddamn. I ain't got no bitch biscuit man bun. Look.
Hey, this is not the
Viking
mojo,
haircut.
man.
I ain't talking about me.
This is not the mojo, man. I drive a Jeep, and it gets my ass to work every single day, 9 hours a day. So there you go.
Well, what kind of Jeep you got?
I got a 2000 Cherokee XJ.
All right. That's still a good model.
Yeah, it
It
was
still
one of the last.
got a solid front axle, doesn't it?
No, solid rear axle.
Okay. I
Yeah,
know the
but it
old Cherokee Chiefs had a solid front axle on them, the 4-wheel drive models.
Yeah, those are the CJs.
No,
not
the
XJ.
Cherokee Chief was the Jeep Cherokee, but yeah,
That's
the
back in the
CJs and yeah, back in the 80s.
Yeah, the 2000 is the last year they were made in the United States.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, just as long as you don't tell me I drive a Jeep Liberty or I drive a Jeep Compass and you think you're a Jeeper. Yeah, that's
No.
not a Jeep. That's a bitch mobile. Sorry.
No, and I bought it stock and I built it. I built it the way I wanted. I put the lift in it. I put the bumpers on it. I put the rack on it. I built it for me.
Nice.
Built, not bought. Thank you very much.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Well, hello, gentlemen. I guess I'll say something more than just sit here and smile like a pretty person.
What's
like a beard.
Who we got
I
here?
grow the beard out, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's coming in nice.
Yeah.
Man.
What y'all want
Must
for
be nice
Christmas,
to be
man?
Do
retired.
I ride 4 wheels. I ride
Some
quad.
property, man. We need some property in our lives, man.
I need some property, and I need about 50 women and about $5 million.
Oh, we got another one. Time to hook Cherokee up. Nah,
Hold on, I need a girlfriend.
Nah, your wife will kick all our ass, Cherokee. I ain't playing
Hold
around
on,
like that,
can
man.
I get a girlfriend?
You forgot the culture thing. I go by her culture, so you got to think what they do.
Nisi, no, I don't ride motorcycles anymore. I used to ride, but now I just have 4-wheeler. Quad.
I was going to say it. Down in Concord,
He's hooking it up.
I swear.
they started building something like a Hummer and a Jeep out of trucks, out of used parts for the military now. They got a company right there in Concord now for the military to make their own super vehicles. And it's off with our old parts. I think that's a good idea.
Native.
That's
What
an
you
empire,
laughing so
man.
hard about up there?
Man, you didn't read the chat, man. There's like a whole thing going on in the chat. Nisi's hooking it up. Like she's
I keep
hooking
reading
everybody up. She's making a list.
Hillbilly Homesteader gonna have like 90% women watching his videos tomorrow and shit.
Y'all come over to the Dark Prepper dating game.
My next video.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You must pass the Prepperty challenge to get a date with Hillbilly Homesteader.
Okay, Hillbilly, you could be on my first show. and I'll have the 3 contestant women, and you get to choose from. Our first contestant just got out of prison, killing 7 men on a truck stop. She's known as the Monster, but she is a prepper.
She is prepared to go back to prison.
Yeah, I got standards.
Tomorrow we all gonna start getting notifications from Hillbilly Homesteader. Shirtless in the garden. he gonna be walking around like my brother with a damn American flag Speedo on, working in the garden with his 8-foot tomato plants and shit. So I'm like, look what I can do, ladies.
Doing rips with the tomato plants.
No, he'll have them big drums of the potatoes with the dirt in it and just.
I walk around with the chickens in my American flag Speedo. How about that?
Oh shit! Yeah, he's not gonna wear a belt so his jeans keep sliding down, showing that plumber's crack.
Maybe not.
That's okay. If he comes out with a 6-pack, I'll come out with a video with me no shirt on and be like, ha! He ain't got nothing but a little 6-pack. Look, I got a party ball.
Hey man, y'all are cutting into my content. I was gonna do a shirtless one with the apron, do a cookout.
Do it.
Hell yeah.
Dusty.
Yeah, man.
That's reserved for OnlyFans. Okay, you gotta at least have some britches on underneath the apron. At least that's what my wife keeps telling me.
POTB don't have to have no britches on. POTB I'll show his marine panties and shit.
Those are called Ranger panties.
Oh, pop! Oh yeah, pop beef. Yes.
Native. Did they make you wear those in the Army?
What?
Ranger panties? Them skimpy ass little shorts?
Yeah, they were brown too, man. Like they came brown. They always told us like this.
Yeah, they were brown. Telling them it's dirty.
They were like straight brown, and they're like, "This is how cotton is when you process it." I was like, "Nah, cotton's white."
No, this is cotton when somebody shits in it. Goddamn it!
They were brown, man. They were brown.
Like the raw papers, the raw wraps. Yeah, brown.
Yeah.
Raw cotton.
Oh yeah.
Too many young soldiers have argumented about them boxers, so they slipped to the silk panties now, I guess. I know they were
bunch
silk.
Of crybabies. Here you bunch of damn crybabies. You whining about the cotton. Here's your silk.
Are they
goddamn taxpayers?
No, they're smaller guys. Them soy boys going in the military now. Think about it. There are some real soy boys.
Jesus Christ, our military really needs to bring their standards back.
Man,
back when soldiers were men, damn it.
Hey, they ain't allowed to cuss them out. You get written up, you cuss them out.
I heard that shit. I did basic training was all like feelings and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my dad was in the military for 17 years. And as a kid, I've had my ass chewed by my dad, and I thought there was a drill instructor standing in front of me. And man, the shit I've seen about shit today, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, think about it. If you look at the Marines of the old days that really get in your face, and I mean, they like to be spitting dead in your face. You do that now, you got to write up.
Oh, yeah.
That got your money right there. You be going like, I got to be nice. I got to be like a boy.
Back in the days of like Full Metal Jacket, the movie. Remember that? With Lee Emery?
Love that fucking movie.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
where are you from, boy? Sir, Texas, sir. Texas? Only damn thing come out of Texas, boy, is stairs and squares. And I don't see no horns on you. That was the shit. Of course, you had Pyle sitting there like, I'm just gonna fuck somebody up eventually.
No, G-strings,
Commando.
not thongs. G-strings. Get it right. G-strings.
My grandbaby was watching that Shrek scary stories or something like that, and it was what is it? Pinocchio slid down the thing, was trying to rescue him or something, and he says, "Say something's crazy like you're wearing women's underwear." I'm wearing women's underwear. He's wearing thongs. I am not.
Turd cutters.
Fucking dental floss.
We need some more people like Gunny, though. If you think about it, that guy was good at doing drills.
He's not around no more, is he?
Nah.
Lee Emery?
He died.
No, he died 2019, I think it was, or 2020.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't all that long ago. That about broke my heart, man, because he was a damn good actor.
Yeah, you know, he wasn't even made for that. Like, he wasn't supposed to play that role or something, I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was a drill sergeant in real life.
Yeah,
Like,
he was
like the on-set. Yeah, like for the what was it? Full Metal Jacket. He was like the guy on set who was like telling the drill sergeant. He just couldn't do it, and they said, "Lee, you do it."
Yep.
And he got
That
in
was
there,
him,
they
man.
filmed him, and boom, he ran with it.
Yep.
But he had a real military career.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he did that other show on like history. I think it was like Mail Call or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking badass, man. Like that was when I was growing up. Like that was when shit was real. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now the fucking phony ass fucking bullshit that they have on there and these fucking stupid cartoons. They're teaching these kids all this bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't even have kids and it pisses me off when I see it.
Dude, I've got 4 kids, and trust me, I lose my fucking mind half the time. My wife's told me I'm not allowed to talk about politics and shit like that when I'm at home or any of that shit. Because shit like BLM pisses me off, Antifa. You know, I hate BLM with a passion. The whole organization, all that goddamn money they raise, and what they do, they help get a fucking old degenerative white man fucking elected.
They bought themselves fucking houses.
Yeah, $1 million mansions in all white neighborhoods, but talk shit about white people.
Yeah.
And haven't done anything.
Y'all notice this? He gets pissed off when he talks about BLM, and he don't ever want to hear about BLM, and then boom, he goes into a 15-minute rant about BLM.
It was not 15 minutes; it was 7.5. Damn it! But no, I mean it's, you know, you got a point. It's ironic and it's ignorant the way our world is going. I mean, it's like nothing has anything to do with facts, common sense, or logic anymore. It's, oh, I feel. Well, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Let's look at this factually.
But think about it. You used to have people that used to call them psychiatrists. You don't see that word no more, but I guarantee you that every time you do something, that's the first thing comes out of their mouth. They go, hey, you got mental health problems. You got to take some drugs to calm yourself down. You go like,
oh,
yeah. Where's your degree at to tell me what I need to do? That's the first thing comes to my mind.
Well, Your Honor, Your Honor, the gentleman came in. Said he was liberal. I didn't mean to throw him through the window, but one thing led to another.
That's it.
He said I needed to feel more, so I felt his ass go through that
flare
window.
gun was a complete accident. I was trying to signal emergency services.
Yes, amen to that, Danny. You
Don't be
preach it, Danny.
corroborating shit on here. This is testimony. I didn't shoot nobody with a flare gun. I swear.
Yet.
I was shaking. Yeah, that's what it was.
It was a premature detonation.
We're not talking about you, proper study.
That's cold, Danny. That's cold. It only happened once. I was nervous.
Vanshita, India, and Nick from the United States, they're pretty smart about sitting there going like, look at the technology. In 100 years, we have got that damn lazier now. And what we should be doing is going back to the old ways of doing shit. I got a kick out of it. That woman, Vanchini, she got mad at Bill Gates and Ted Turner and Tess. So they ain't nothing but a piece of shit. She's going, all they doing is wanting to colonize everybody and fuck our damn world up. And Mother Nature, in 100 years, has did more for us, and they have destroyed more than what it's doing now. So I'd agree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I got a question for Native.
No doubt. TT1.
I'm scared, man. What's up, brother?
I got a question for you, man. How the hell do you watch all that news shit and do the daily rant and keep your composure and not lose it? I mean, is it Valium? Is it Oxycontin? Is it Jack Daniels, Moonshine?
I wish. I'm driving. I wish I could do that. You know what it is, man? The first 4 times I record my rant is the real rant.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I get it out of my
Take
system.
20, take 27.
Yes.
Let's try this again.
I was like,
couldn't do
oh
it,
man, I just threatened the president's life in that one. I better delete that one. I don't think I need to put that one. Yes.
He got one of the things says, take 2, take 3, take 4. Where is it, Dustin?
I'd be on there like, we need to just get this shit over with. We need to go to war. I'm fucking sick of it.
That's why I can't do videos like
G2?
that. I can't get the words out without saying what I really say instead of trying to make it fucking YouTube friendly.
Politically or YouTube politically correct, so to
Right.
speak. Yeah.
Right. That's why I'm just going to show the fucking prepping and homesteading and then fucking whatever happens from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to show some of our homesteading and some of the neat stuff my wife does, but she gets mad at me because, like, a lot of our stuff is like what Native was saying and like what you were saying, Hillbilly. Basically secondhand stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a new grabber, man. What the hell? But we get a lot of stuff that's secondhand that, you know, like my wife would go and help somebody clean up their property and they got like these old boards and stuff there they just want to get rid of. Take it with you. Old plumbing that nobody used. And the pipe is still good. Take it with you.
Yep.
We got, you know, them old satellite dishes, not the little like DirecTV, but the old monstrosities that had its own motor to move it and everything. My wife took one of those, suspended it, and built a round chicken coop, goes all the way to the ground, and she built one, and that's the roof of it is one of those. And I'm like, people love this shit because there's a lot of people doing things with like pallets and reclaimed stuff. And she's like, no, it looks like shit around here. And oh my God, I'm like, it's a fucking farm. Clean it up.
Right.
I mean, I'd love for the shit to be organized, but you know, we're trying to build a house, get all our shit together, get the pens redone so animals don't escape, shit like that. And it's tough because I'm out here on the road 3-6 weeks at a time. So she's there with the kids. Kids don't really want to help. They're too busy on electronics and shit. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So, you know, she's stuck doing it by herself half the time. And I'm like, you know, people would love to see a wife that can do this kind of stuff by herself and what she's using and get ideas from it.
Hell yeah, man. I would be all in that, man. I'm a scavenger. I found a bathtub in the woods a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to use it for the watering trough for my pigs. They're aggravating, man. I got a hose that runs over the top into their watering trough.
Yep.
And it just kind of trickles all day long, so they always have water. But they like to take the hose and drop it out, man. It's so aggravating, and it's starting to get hot.
They want to play with the hose.
Yeah, everything they can, man. So I'm gonna take the tub and I'm gonna stick the hose up through the drain in the bottom, and then I'm gonna seal it like watertight. And that way they can't fuck with it, you know. Aggravating daggone pigs.
Yeah.
Like our pigs, we've got one of them long. It's like 8 feet long, 9 feet long, but it's metal piping all welded together with the little plastic tray. And we put feed in it, and our male peanut butter, he'll get his big ass up in there and stand in it while he's eating. And when it's empty, like your pigs, he wants to go flip it over and play with it. And it's like, little shit. Then you got to climb in there, flip it back over, clean it out.
You got to get that prepper prenup.
Take 97.
Well, how much money do you got, sir? I don't, but I got a shit ton of canned food, and I don't want her to take it if she leaves me.
Want a prenup. Just trying to get my mountain house.
Yes, yes.
I got a 5-year supply of Spam, and she ain't getting none of it, damn it.
You're not getting my
Oh,
chicken.
Lord.
You're not getting my food.
Yep.
It looks like his lighting's better too.
Yep. Prepper Tribe, she says your lighting looks a lot better too.
Yeah, I had to hook up another light, like it's right in my face. It's from the when I used to use my phone, but I had to do something. If I turn that off, the light's real bad.
But his frame rate's
Stanley,
See
what
how
kind of
dark
pigs you
it
got?
is.
Yeah. Your frame rate's a lot better too.
Oh yeah, it helped a lot. I appreciate it, Danny.
Hey, Nate, you need a gas grill? All right, cut, where I'm going to set the wall at, she cut that damn grill in half. You could sit there and put it in there and put the 2 tires on the back of it, and you can use it as a pushing grill. It's a gas grill.
Shit. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do a video on it?
I'm thinking
I got
about
two old grills. I know they're useful. I know I could figure out how to do something with them if someone would show me how.
but I got already. They ordered me to take the big old freezer big garden thing.
Yo, DC is going crazy.
She is, man. She is. Oh,
She gonna have
man.
you hitched by the end of the year, man.
Yo,
I swear
that's
she
awesome.
is.
By the end of the year, what are you talking about, man? By the end of the summer.
Yeah, summer
They
love.
gonna be
Man.
Yeah,
My
he
mic's
gonna be
falling,
making a
babe.
video.
My mic's falling.
I put my email out there. It's probably gonna be lit up.
Good night, Joe. Appreciate you, my brother. Joe's
Yeah, you
going to
probably
bed,
get some
y'all.
fucked up emails from me.
All
I'm
right,
just
Joe.
saying.
I got my mic messing up, man. That's why. Have a good night,
Well, if you
brother.
stop
Stanley.
playing with the Winky, you know better than to be playing with the Winky on air.
Now imagine Hillbilly not paying attention and gets one of them letters and tries to take a person up on it and then find out it ain't a she.
Uh-oh.
Catfish Billy.
Who's the next?
She says, "Hi, my name is Susan. I use the men's restroom, but I identify as an Apache helicopter."
You're gonna,
My name's-
I'm gonna identify a knuckle sandwich.
My name's Hillbilly Homesteader 1776. I identify as you about to get an ass whooping.
Facts.
Hey, Hillbilly, imagine this. Over in Thailand, there's guys that actually do. They don't change nothing, but they put their fake little boobs on. But even their face, everything else, you would not even know it's a man until you put your hands in the wrong spot.
It's okay.
So what door are we unlocking today, there, Cherokee?
That's why I don't mess with those places like that.
I just,
Cherokee.
one of my friends told me about it. He had a video where he went to the bar and almost every one of the girls he thought was girls fought his way.
Uh-huh. It was a friend, right?
Yeah, big friend.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
Solo
wondering, hey,
solo
Cherokee,
shine.
how many times did you reach
Yeah,
up the
look,
wrong
look, look,
skirt
look.
till you found your wife?
Ding, 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 ding.
All 3 women in my life. I won't go to the Bible. It says more than 5 women. The rest of the women are WH. And I was, never mind.
Damn, I missed it, man. That sucks, Tennessee Tactical One. We had this plan for like 4 or 5 days,
Yeah, I'm
man.
gonna go back and watch that one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I hope it don't
watch
get
it.
like banished or something. Man, we should just go back and watch it right now. If it's over with. I don't know if it's over with or not, but
I wonder if he said my name in there. What if he went off on me?
What?
I'll watch it tomorrow.
Did he go live or was it a premiere?
I think it was a live show.
He went live on both channels. He went live on both channels.
Oh, damn. Well,
Tennessee, was it the Angry Truth or the Angry Prepper channel?
Yeah, try to find a time or something. I'll share it.
I know, Niecy. Why would he go off on me? He probably don't even know who the hell I am. I've been following him. That's how I found out about Prepper Tribe, was on Angry's channel. And I started following Tribe, and then I found out about Voice, and then everybody else started tricking. Hell, I find out about any goddamn more, I ain't gonna have room for shit. I mean, hell, it's bad enough I'm driving down the road listening to videos as it is.
I do the same thing. I listen to them while I'm in my bucket. I have an earbud in, and
yeah, I pipe them through my radio in the truck.
He might have got mad because everybody decided to sit there and say, "Hey, we're gonna go see so and so, and today we ain't gonna pay no attention to you," and that was it. He got mad at everybody who he brought on.
I doubt that.
Something I'd like to do this summer is get with a bunch of the different preppers on here, like Tribe and Hillbilly, although
no, sir.
Hillbilly's in Connecticut.
Now all that shit you've been talking tonight, I ain't getting nowhere near you, Steady. Just kidding, brother. Just kidding.
And Native Voice, and just meet up somewhere if I can get a load into the state or through that area. Meet up somewhere, do like a quick little video that we can both post on our channels and shit, and just basically little meetups. Well, hey, how you doing?
Well, I was trying to
meet somewhere and have a beer.
Him and DEVOUT.
Only if I can stay the night there, like in my truck and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Because I don't drink and drive. Damn that shit.
I hear you.
I got to protect my license. That's my paycheck there.
I hear you, brother.
Me trying to get
Chip Cherokee, I ain't going to meet him. He's fucking crazy.
I'll hang you.
I'm not that far from Tribe. Where you in Maryland?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not that far. I don't think from Connecticut.
Nah, probably about a good. I'm in Southern Maryland though, so I'm a little ways away. But how far are you from Ocean City? Do you know?
I have no idea.
You're probably 4 or 5 hours or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably like 4 hours to Pennsylvania.
It takes us. Niecy's got family in Pennsylvania. It takes us about, what was it? With your dad, it takes him about 3.5 hours, but it take us about 4.5 hours.
Well, I
you drive like Grandpa.
If Natives in Columbia, that would be like 3 hours.
Yeah. Don't want no speeding tickets.
Where you at, Cherokee? Canopolis?
Yep. That's a 3 hour drive.
That's not far.
I'm trying to get you and Devo to go over at UR and go camping. See how everything works out. And y'all take the video.
Oh man. I've been there once. I love Uhari, man. It's a beautiful national forest. Wild. It's wild. All them hills.
Yeah, but there's an area where you should go.
Coral Tigger said that Papa Prepper has a big meetup planned. You guys know who Papa Prepper is, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with him?
He's trying to do a like a meetup thing too, like a prepper meetup. I don't know if he's given any more information about it since the last.
Like a con, like a prepper convention, or just like a meetup.
Brought that up.
What I was talking about, Native, is that
like a barbecue, like camp out type thing.
Okay.
That was the last thing I saw on his video. But he's in like the Carolinas, I think. So.
At the
I don't know where he's at. I don't remember.
I think the North Carolina.
And that's where you can get you some catfish.
Oh, is that where you noodle in the Uhari?
You can go into UR and go up to the shooting area and go over where there's a cliff area and you'll see that big old creek and it's filled because Dennis goes down there and catfish sometimes. He told me it's filled with nothing but fish in that area. You just have to climb down, get your fish, and then you pull them up when you get up back up to the top. I thought about going there and do some hunting because I know he goes hunting there. Yeah, I won't be there when he goes hunting. He stays at the cliff sides. Fuck that.
Well, I've seen a lot of places out west. I'd love to go camping, man. This place
yeah.
called Moby. It's in Utah, but it's way out. Moab. It's a whole town designed for. Yeah, a whole town designed for an outdoors person. They have zip lines. They rent you those side-by-side cart, the racing go-karts, anything
man,
you want,
they'll rent you more than that. Man, they got off-road Jeeps, lifted, tricked out.
You got whitewater rafting.
Yeah, bicycling. Yeah, I just went through there last week on my way to Clearfield. And, man, I was just cussing people the whole way through there. I had to roll my windows up, turn the radio up because everybody's on motorcycles, dirt bikes, quads, side-by-sides, little buggies, and rail. I'm like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're a prick. You're a dick. You all suck. I got to work. I can't stop. I can't play. I can't go climbing in the mountains.
And they got these little cabins. They got these little cabins that are like the size of a shed, but they look like log cabins, and then you can go rent one for, like the weekend or something. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, but it's in the middle of nowhere. And I mean nowhere.
You're talking about an outdoor resort for sportsmen. That's what
pretty much, yeah. I mean, there's so many places you can like ride four-wheelers, dirt bikes, the side-by-sides, the little buggies, the off-road vehicles. I mean, that's all it is, the whole area that he's talking about. It's all just off-roading, camping, campers.
And the terrain, if you do mountain climbing, you want to, spelunking. I mean, they got everything out in that area.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have shit down here in North Carolina, South Carolina.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
South Carolina's got some beautiful forests down there. Gorgeous rivers, nice lakes to fish.
Yeah, but you got to rent. You got to find them places. You got to rent. They charge an arm and a leg to go rent.
Man, that's everywhere you go anymore, brother.
Yeah, that's tourism, though. You know what I mean? Like a lot of those places like that. That's what brings business into those small towns. That's what keeps those towns going.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of ATV riding, and we go out of state because technically in Connecticut, if you're not riding on private property, you're illegally riding.
Yeah.
And in New York,
they don't want you on government land there, state land.
Right. And in New York State,
Tommy
you can do
bastards.
that. And so, like New York State and New Hampshire are big ATV communities, and like they depend on those seasons to boost. That's how they live. You know what I mean? Like this shit's a little more expensive, but you're supporting a community, so it's what I mean. Like
big boost to that community's economics and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
go in there
and
eat it.
Sorry about all the bad talk. You know how the fellas get when we all get together.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate
If it's
you,
offending her,
appreciate
I can watch my mouth.
Yeah, man, come on.
I don't want to run nobody off.
Put some soap in his mouth.
I got some Dawn dish soap around here somewhere. I blow bubbles.
Shit, my old man used to make me bite into a fucking habanero pepper, man, when I was being a little peckerhead when I was a kid.
Talking about my language.
I wanted a mouth off. Yeah, it was bite into the pepper. Yeah.
Hey,
my mom tried to.
Let me ask y'all something real quick. Who on the panel right here? Who could actually get away for like a weekend or a week and actually do a meetup? And who would actually be down to do the meetup?
I'll take a week off for that.
They're packing my shit now.
Dusty, your truck's already packed.
Why don't we try to
North Carolina, man?
Why don't we try to get something together, man? Anybody in the chat or anybody that watches this, if you watch it this far, if you're interested in a meetup and for real interested in a meetup, hit either me, Native. I mean, hit anybody on the chat in their emails and shoot us some ideas. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could hook it up. I know there's a lot of talk of it, but maybe we could hook that up. I mean, if we put
I'll
our
bring my
minds to
fridge
it,
with
we
me.
can do anything.
Hi, Keto. Thanks for stopping in.
K Marie, what's up?
We did have. I wanted to get a convention going, and one person said something about up in the mountains, and I was saying down here towards
Yes.
each person had to worry about the government, the mask.
Well, as long as we stay 6 feet apart from each other, we'll be all right.
We'll be about 12 feet apart from each other. We're guys. We stay away from each other.
Hey,
Prepper
kiddo, thanks for
101.
coming.
As long as your mother-in-law is there, I'll share a sleeping bag with you.
Bullfrog, what's going on, brother?
What's up, Bullfrog?
Pilgrims, what's up? Seriously though, hit us up in the emails, man. Maybe we can work something out and we get a couple heads together and try to figure out how we can do it. You know what I mean? It would be a good ass time, man. We just get a bunch of good people together and just do the damn thing.
All you gotta do is we gotta do is find a neutral venue, like a campground or something, and let
I'm
them
thinking
know
about
what
your
we're doing.
backyard.
Nah, they ain't gonna work, man.
And just get some
Cuddle up with
definite,
pigs.
you know,
Devout
people
and
with
Bigfoot's there.
definitely- Get people
There you-
definitely that'll definitely do it. You know, y'all joking
Right.
and shit. I'm trying to be serious, but y'all stop that
I'm
shit.
sorry.
Can I get a
We
damn
can't
sentence
help
out? Steading and dusty data.
Well, me and
Never mind. Call it off. It's over. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We're deleting the channel.
It's all Dusty Data's fault.
that ain't really we got one area right there you are, and then we also got that other area close to you at Catawba.
Damn, I'm so far behind on the chat. Shit.
You and me both ain't been reading it. I can't focus
Leprechaun
on
takes
this and that.
3.
Yeah. All right,
Oh,
man.
is it
Dusty and his
Y'all
toys.
got me on a mission, man. Y'all know how I get on the missions. I'll be on a mission. I'm gonna try to.
Hey, I'm
see what's
serious,
up.
man. I'll take a week off. I'll take a week off and go down there and like scout the site out and make sure everything's set up, man. I ain't kidding.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool if we did it at a campground or a state park or something.
Yeah. You know they got those you know, like I just remember in South Carolina there was places you could go and you could camp for 2 weeks and it didn't cost you a thing, and there was plenty of place like it's national parks or something you can like go to and you don't have to pay nothing or nothing. You just go there and you camp. Now I don't know how many people, or you know, we'll have to figure that out, man, like where we can go and how many people they can attend. But hit us up in the emails, man, if you want a spot. Because it might fill up quick. We might not be able to get everybody. I mean, if 500 people
We'll
end
have
up
to
wanting
do
to show
like
up.
we have to do like an off season too, so we can have like a campground, like, you know, we can all be together.
All to ourselves.
Yeah.
Now, I've already tried it, so I recommend never camping in Florida during July. That is the worst time to go camping in the
You think?
forest near the equator and shit.
Yeah. I came to Florida in August to do hurricane cleanup. It was horrible.
Oh man, the
Well,
humidity's
stay
been pretty bad.
Stay your butt in Connecticut then.
I didn't want to go, but the money was good. I tell you that. The money was,
Okay then.
but y'all can have that fucking hot, humid. Bleh.
Oh.
Fuck that shit. Oh,
Did your
fuck
hair
that.
get
Emails,
frizzy?
babe. Throw some emails in there, so not just one of us
man.
get a ton of
I
emails.
hated it.
Throw me
Well,
and
and-
Native and
was
throw
in there.
Hillbillies in there. Who else? Throw Dusty Data. He'll check his emails. I don't know who all wants their email out there, but we'll
Throw
throw some
mine in there.
emails out there. If you
Yeah, I
really
mean,
want to do this, hit us up.
If we get a list, if we get a list of people who want, then we can start looking at like a central location. You know what I'm saying? That way,
Yeah.
somebody ain't got to travel like 1,000 miles while everybody else is traveling like 50.
Well,
you
if
know
they're
what
in California, they're screwed. They can just bring their ass home.
They-
I ain't going to California unless I have to.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's why we need a list of folks who could come. You know, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, because we could do it in
'Cause if-
Georgia,
'cause if,
Alabama.
Yeah, because if
You know
Papa
there's
Gator's
a-
doing one, then he can
there's
then
a-
like, you know, people close to him can go to that one, and then people close to all of us, whoever's on the list.
If I'm not mistaken, there's an actual state trail that goes across up the country. I know Florida has a walking trail, hiking trail. You go all the way from the top of Florida all the way down south to the Keys on a trail.
Yeah,
I ain't walking that far.
From,
I'm lazy.
like West Virginia to Maine, the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Actually, there's somebody's got a YouTube channel that actually walked it. That's wild.
Yeah,
they walked
that's
the
like
whole
a bucket
trail
list
beginning to
for me.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes you like 6 months. I think you can do it in 6 months.
Something like that, man. But he did like little daily updates of it, and I was like, wow.
No, I had to see that. I'd have to see that. What did he eat for that long? Just picking berries and stuff and hunting?
Well,
All kinds of, he
Well, you
brought
can-
food with him and stuff.
You can
I would
have
think in the fall.
there's different stops along the trail, and like you can have packages and stuff sent, and like the trails go through town and stuff, so you can like, you can get supplies dropped off or delivered or pick up supplies and stuff like that along the way.
Yeah. I think he had viewers sending stuff and dropping stuff off in those areas, and yeah.
Yep.
But I know he walked, no rides, just walked from one end to the other, and I was like, damn. Yeah, I'm too lazy for that. I couldn't do it. I'd die.
They have a contest from Florida does it every year. It has a contest to do the Appalachian Trail, and she'll have like 5 or 6 people trying to do it. And what they get is a new camping kit. About the same thing as what we do on property. A piece of paper, and here's your camping gear.
Y'all think that shit's easy, man? Pull out your bug out bag and reassess yourself really for a long-term skirmish or something. I'm going through my bags now, and I got the biggest bag packed up, and the biggest thing in my bag is the goddamn sleeping bag. Even the tent is smaller than the damn sleeping bag.
I got mine there. Mine sits at the foot of my bed.
I got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I mean, if you're making a bug out bag, I don't. Is that what you're putting the sleeping bag in? Is your bug out bag?
The biggest one, yeah. I got the Terminator from our Everly stock. Have you heard of that one? It's like the baby brother to the battleship.
No.
It's huge. Right, yeah. It's bigger than that, yeah. But that's what it looks like almost right there. The same design pattern. Is that the half track?
Nope. It's a 70-something Austria.
I'd have to get it out and show it on a video how I got it packed in there. It's really all snug, but it's nothing really much in there. Just food, a way to cook it, my sleeping bag. My tent goes underneath it. And it's a 3-man, the bunker tent from Snug Pack.
That's
okay. Yeah, I go the lesser route. I have a pad roll, one of those sleep rolls, a tarp, and a couple emergency blankets. And like for winter time, I'll stick a wool blanket in there. But for like a bug out bag, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be walking with that bag on my back for miles and miles and miles. So I try to keep it as light as possible. And you can get by stuff,
I keep mine between 20 and 25.
My water supply is I got a 1 liter camel bag, and then Prepper Tribe showed his Pathfinder from the Dave Canterbury, that bottle. I got the canteen one.
Yeah, that's what Nisi got.
Yeah, I got the canteen. So that's how much water I'm carrying. Is like I'm gonna say a 2-quart canteen to 1 liter camel bag. And I got a few
real preppers, man.
collapsible buckets so I can collect shit. And I got that Sawyer 2-gallon bag you hang from a tree.
Yeah.
And then it does gravity.
Yep. Yeah, you can filter it while you're walking. You know what I mean? You can hook it to your bag, and you can have water filtering while you're walking through to wherever you're going. I do the same thing.
Canterbury, they got a 64-ounce mug that goes with it too. Like
But
I got the smaller one because they were out of the 64 ounce, but I want to get the 64 ounce bottle for that Dave Canterbury joint.
Yeah. I like the Sawyer minis. I have quite a few of those. Some that just hook straight to the water bottle, and some that have the pouches. So
Yeah.
I have one of those in every bag.
Hey, did you
I
know
got two of
that?
those right now.
Did you know that Sawyer, the minis and the squeeze, they make a little adapter piece that goes on your Camelback line, so you can cut it. You add this adapter piece, and you put the filter right on your Camelback, on your line.
No, I did not.
Yeah, I have to show that to you, man. You just cut your line, and you put these inserts into the hose, and then it just screws in both sides, and you just suck straight out of your Camelback, no matter what you got.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, mine came with that.
Can't wait 101.
I'm gonna
Hey
write
guys,
that.
I'm about to jump off, everybody. I got to get up so early, man. I got a long one tomorrow. I got to go up to the mountains.
We know you don't work. You just drive around looking for stuff on the side of the road.
Holy shit!
I do. I'm a mad scavenger. I do. That's exactly what I do.
Man, I wish I had more room to pick stuff up, man. You know the number of times them big white coolers, they're like 60 quart or like 120, 200 cans. Man, you know the number of times across this country I've seen those 1 gallon, 2 gallon, 5 gallon gas cans that just fell out of a truck. Ain't nothing.
5
You look
gallon
at them, it's like
buckets.
nothing wrong with them. Yeah. Well, now as a truck driver, I know a lot of truck drivers that use 5 gallon buckets, and when the bag breaks, they don't clean the bucket; they just throw it out.
Yeah.
So I'm a little iffy about that.
I found those. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, nope, don't want that one.
Yeah,
nope.
I found those. Yep, don't want that one. Yeah, man. But
nasty,
I appreciate
nasty.
everybody, man. I tried, man. Thank you for letting me come on live tonight. Since you two's got me in the gulag.
Of course, man. Anytime. You know that, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Anytime.
Like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Native, you ever want to go do a live or something and ain't nobody else available? Get my email, or hell, Tribe's got my phone number in the email somewhere if he can find it. Well, he'll probably have to ask Nisi to try and find it for him. Have him shoot it to you. Give me a holler, man. I'll throw the damn live up and you go. Hell, I can set the headset down and let you have at it.
Go uncensored.
I'll be back Monday, man. I'll be back on regular schedule. YouTube ain't gonna keep me down. But y'all, man, y'all been lifting me up ever since to where it go, man. I appreciate everybody.
Well, hit me up, man. Let's get this meetup together.
I'll tell the truth. You don't broke that shovel.
Do it and everything.
I'm dead serious. Let's plan it. I'm not even kidding. I'm all in.
You done broke that shovel, didn't you?
Native, you did hear how he
I got the wheels in motion.
You done broke that shovel, didn't you?
No, man, it's in my go bag. I carry it with me everywhere I go.
I haven't tested it. Is it actually good quality?
Hell yeah, I did a video on it, man. It's a real good shovel. It's a
I
weapon
seen you
too.
hacking away. I didn't see you put it up though. So that means like, oh, he done broke that shit. And
Nah, I cleaned it up real good, man, and oiled it and put it up in my bag. That's a badass shovel.
Awesome.
Yeah, Dusty, that's called editing. One day I'll learn how to do that.
Native, you got to remember what he said. He wanted to meet up. Think about
Meat's already up, Cherokee.
Where is your mind at, Cherokee?
Yeah, shit.
You be noodling too much, man. You be noodling too much.
I'm telling you. I think you've been hanging out in JW's labs too much.
Oh,
You
Lord.
go out in the woods. Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Well, I'm
we
out,
going
y'all. I'll
there?
sit here and talk to y'all. I'll bullshit with y'all all night, man. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I love
All
y'all,
right,
man. I'll
Be
see
safe,
y'all.
brother.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks for hanging out, man.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you, brother.
man.
Appreciate
y'all.
Great seeing you.
Peace out.
Later.
we still got to get Hillbilly.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
Girls.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm gonna,
5 girls tonight.
Yeah, well, I put my email out there, so if they're serious, they'll email me. I ain't stressing it. I'm good single. You know what I mean? I've been single for almost 2 years now. My ex moved out, and I ain't rushing nothing. But I'll talk to somebody. I'll talk to somebody. I'll get the grease flowing, you know?
Hell yeah, man. Hey,
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with making new friends. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. I mean,
That's
even if-
That's
right.
just,
even
that's
if
really
it's not a
suspicious,
like-minded
man.
person.
You know, Prepper Tribe's got that thing he does with the button, and he sounds like a chipmunk. Yeah, you be
I
talking.
think he broke it. I ain't heard him do that. I ain't heard him do that in a while. I think he broke that thing. Used it too much.
He had the
Well,
perfect bite, the sound bite, when he was doing the Mr. Liberal thing.
That thing is funny as hell.
Yeah, it was. Hey, Hillbilly, don't worry, man. If we don't find you somebody now, when the world comes to an end, there are gonna be some single women.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And you gotta help repopulate the herd. So I mean, hey,
I got good genes, I got good genes.
what are they? Levi's? Wranglers?
Wranglers.
Gucci?
Carhartt.
Oh shit!
Carhartt.
Carhartt. Damn, ladies,
yeah.
he got money too. Hey, ladies,
I'm
he
a
got
working
money
man.
too. I mean, Carhartt, that's like $60 a jean. I'm cheap. I go to Walmart to get my shit.
We got the Hillbilly Magic Mike here.
But
Be
we're gonna
wearing
have to
dickies and
continue.
shit.
We're gonna have to continue this hookup show on another night because I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. So
Yeah,
So
me too.
I appreciate you, brother.
No
You're
problem, brother. I appreciate you too, man. Anytime. Anytime. I
Good
can't
luck,
move my
man.
mic, but anytime, brother.
I appreciate the support, the chat, everybody that showed up. I appreciate you guys. And
Nice
look
meeting you,
forward-
man.
Yep.
Nice meeting you too. I've seen you around before, but first time on a live.
Oh
And,
God, you should have paid attention. They were wild. I bring the stupidity. I bring the stupidity.
We all need a little stupidity in our lives once in a while. You're good.
Right.
You bring something to the group. That's why you're here.
Yeah, comic relief. I mean, it's a
No
whole lot
doubt.
of funny right here.
That's it. So, all right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And look for my videos, and I'll see y'all soon.
I sub.
Yeah, hit
I
him in
sub
the
to you,
email.
so
Hit
I'm
him
looking
up.
for them.
Check
Hit me
out
up,
the channel.
subscribe, email. And,
I love tomatoes, so I want to see how you do that. I got to get mine.
I grow 8-foot tomato plants, buddy. I grow big tomatoes.
I'll bet you do.
Oh yeah, big stalk.
Big firm
All right, man.
tomatoes.
See ya.
See you,
All right,
brother.
Cherokee, did you just spit your shit out, man?
And then when he hit him with that girl.
I got thick stalks. Damn.
Man, can you imagine riding with him as a sidekick and he decides to start crashing? You'd be driving, you probably wreck your vehicle. You ain't paying attention.
If he started doing shit like that on the live, I couldn't watch that shit while I'm driving.
Oh, you got cut.
Huh?
Where are you at right now?
My stream got cut?
Where are
What
you
do you
at?
mean, like taking off?
Can't see it no more.
I don't think so. It still says I'm live here.
Oh,
Still
So
showing
it
up
ain't
on
just your
mine.
computer?
let me make sure.
Nisi thinks we might have got cut, but I don't think so because it still says I'm live on this.
I still
Yeah,
I still see you on YouTube.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's your
me too.
computer, babe.
She ran the battery out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so let me
Said
ask you
5
this.
by 5.
Let me ask you this. Are you doing this on your laptop, man?
Yeah.
I had a lot of problems with my laptop too. It's just a lot of power coming from these mics and stuff for that little battery. Even if it's plugged in, it's not designed for all the equipment.
Right.
That could also cause a big lag doing streaming if you don't have the streaming.
I got a pretty good laptop though, man. You know what I mean? I didn't get no cheap one, so it's supposed to be a gaming laptop. So that's supposed to be the ones that. And I do have some stuff hooked up to it, but really the only thing that's really running off of it right now is the mic and the GoPro.
Prepper
Oh,
Tribe.
and my mouse.
Man. You hear me?
What?
I'm your old man now.
I meant to put that up there, man, but I got sidetracked because Nisi said something. I was going to put that up there.
I'm Pawpaw. Nisha's just still the boss.
Papa Cherokee. Papa Cherokee.
What the hell am I, the crazy ass cousin from the woods?
Hell yeah.
Poor
So,
cousin.
so what can you do? What can you do, Dusty? What can you do to add to your laptop to make it more powerful so you can run more shit? Is it like hard as
Get a
shit?
desktop.
It's about the power supply, man.
Yeah, most
There's
of
really
these
not a lot
laptops
you can
today,
do about
ain't shit you can do with them.
laptops.
Yeah.
If it's just designed to go gaming, streaming is a whole nother ball game, because that's like when I was out in the desert, man, I could watch you guys on YouTube do lives all day long, but as soon as I tried to get on there, man, streaming just I'd lose signal completely.
That's what happened to me the other
I'm
day. I
not
was
doing
trying
too bad now though. It's not work. You know, it ain't doing too bad now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you look great now, man.
Now, when are y'all two gonna do that pig barbecue?
He ain't never home.
And right now, I'm running out of pigs. All three of my females, both my breeders dropped dead on us. Most of the babies died on us.
Damn.
And then the one replacement female we got, she just died on us. So now I got to talk to my wife. She's supposed to call me tonight, but yet again, she ain't called me. I'm going to have to call her. But I wanted to talk to her because I'm thinking about getting, because I can't remember what breed peanut butter is. I think he's like a Berkshire crossed with something else. But I mean, he's good. He's thick. He's healthy. But he's more long and lean, almost like a Duroc. And I think later, Mama Bear prepping.
Have a good night,
But
Mama
I think
Bear.
he, I believe he's Berkshire Duroc cross. And I was thinking about getting like a red wattle, or a Mangalese. And
What tastes better?
crossbreed. Mangalese is, from what I've heard, is like one of the best. They've got it's almost like taking pork and beef and crossing it. It's a very hearty pig, and they have like a marbling to their meat. In some areas, they're very expensive. Red wattles are up there in price too. Like for a single red wattle, could cost you about $2,000 to buy one. But like if you could get enough of them going, and get a farm of them going, and get the right restaurants to buy from you, shit. I mean, you could get quite a bit back.
Right.
But I was looking more towards like crossbreeding to keep them within a particular size range, so they're still manageable, and yet good meat and bacon production, which is one of the reasons. The bacon is one of the reasons why people crossbreed with a potbelly.
You didn't hear my wife, did you? We're not getting a pig. We're not raising pigs. Okay. I don't know where these pigs come from.
You can get you some wild boar. They ain't pigs, you know. They're wild. They ain't pigs. They're wild boars.
Unless they're feral pigs, then they're just pigs.
Yeah.
Backwood.
All right, prep.
Hey,
Peace out, brother. What's
Backwoods
up,
and
man?
prepping.
Look, see, the thing about it is I was going to come up a little bit earlier, and then Prepper Standing come up there, and I was like, shit, he going to talk 95% of the time, so I'll just sit back and listen. And then Cherokee Survival, he ain't going to say nothing, but when he does, hell, he don't say nothing anyway, so, you know.
That's like doing it sign language. You know, he was.
This is how. This is are you doing today?
And you got a video you could have used.
And you say good. This is how you say pig. Pig. That's how you say it in sign language.
Well,
Yeah,
we gotta get Hoot Owl on a live.
What's up, bud? What's up?
Come on, Hoot Owl. We gotta talk you into getting on a live panel.
I was late coming to your chat.
Please.
I was late coming to your live stream, man, because I was working on my boat.
Anyways,
man.
Tribe, you know, I was trying.
See what I mean? See
Go
what I'm
ahead,
talking
brother,
about?
man. I'm just teasing you, man.
No,
Did you
it's
get her straight?
yeah, man. It purrs like a kitten now. It wouldn't start, and I was like, man, it started, it was a couple of months ago, and I was like, something ain't right. Well, the gasket on the gas tank had went bad, and I guess all that rain we've been getting, and somehow it let some water in there, and so there was water in the gas. So,
Engineer told you that, right?
huh?
Did the engineer tell you that? It was the water that's going in the engine?
This engineer did, and I took the carburetor off of it, and luckily they had a little parts kit down there, and so I rebuilt the carburetor on it, and man, she purrs like a kid. And now changed out all the gas and everything, cleaned everything up, and it purrs like a kitten now.
Cool,
It's ready
cool.
to go. It's hooked to the truck and everything, man. The boat is. She about to get used in the morning.
Oh, you
Gonna be
going out
used.
there in the morning?
Hell yeah, my boat's gonna get used like prepper steading on a Saturday night at the truck stop.
Oh, damn. She going to be wore the hell out by midnight.
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna nickname her after prepper steading and call her a couple of dollars because that's all she's worth.
Ow.
They rough on you,
Messed
Steady.
up.
They rough on you.
Man, you know I love you,
Oh,
Steady.
he's the worst. Mean
know I
ass
love-
old fart.
You know I love you, brother.
Well, since you about to go fishing, I got to deliver this load. I'm going to try and deliver it tomorrow, but probably Friday morning. I got to pick up another load. And it just so happens that next load's actually coming to Arkansas.
Oh yeah, where at?
Yeah.
Have a good night, Solo.
You would have to ask me that shit. I don't remember.
Well, it's supposed to rain like hell Saturday and Sunday here.
That's okay. Real men can fish in the rain. We ain't no princesses.
The rain don't bother me. It's the lightning and shit I ain't playing with out there.
Oh, man. I thought you was a real man. I thought you was a real fisherman. You scared of some lightning.
You can go out there. You can go out there and fish in the lightning if you want to, but I ain't doing it.
Hey, Backwoods.
No, sir.
Now, hey, have you guys even used that K-bar fishing reel?
Hobo reel.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna use mine. I may use mine tomorrow and make a little video on it. It's right here. I got it right here.
Yeah. Somebody needs to use it. I want to see somebody catch something with it, man.
What is it? I haven't seen that one.
I ain't even put no line on it yet.
Easy to use it then.
I'm still learning how to use the damn bait caster before I use that thing. I bought two of them damn bait casters, and I haven't. I've every time I shoot it out, that thing bird nest on me.
Okay, look.
I watched your tutorial, man. I watched your tutorial. I got to get out there and play with it.
Put your damn thumb on the spool.
Dave Canterbury did a Instagram video. I think it was today, and he showed different ways of casting that hobo reel. But he had a different style hobo reel. His was like wooden, and he was promoting another person who makes them. They're like $85 or something. I'm like, damn, that's a little steep. But he was showing the different ways of casting, man. It's pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's it look like? You show that again, Backwoods?
Huh?
Can you show that again? Please?
This thing here.
I'm trying to look at it on my tablet. My damn tablet's lagging behind.
Yeah, he's got. Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
it
okay.
right there. And it just. But yeah, it's I don't know. I'm gonna try it out, man. It's really.
And the line goes around that top section there above your index.
Yeah, and you just gotta reel it in, when you catch a fish.
Kind of like them big spools they got, and it's got like the little flat spot, and you hold it there, and you cast it out, and it spools out. But when you bring it in, you just kind of hand bring it in, and then wrap it as you pull it in, and then wrap it. Okay.
Well, I think preppertribe. What size line did you put on yours? 30.
Yeah, I used braid, put 30-pound tests on there.
So that's about the same as
I tried to think about it. I tried to think about it in a different way. Like, what else can you use that line for? So 30-pound test, man, you could sew some gear up with it. You could even tie up some tarps with it. You know, it's really strong. So I figured, you know, what other uses you could have for the line that's on it too. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, because
Hey,
30-pound braid is about the same as 12-pound mono.
Yes, sir.
Dusty turns. Stop. That's hilarious. On that reel, it's got a little dial on the side of it that clicks. Turn that thing all the way up. Turn it all the way up, and then the little knob on the other side. Take and whatever size, like if you're using a 1/4 ounce lure, you know, or a 3/8 or whatever, tie on that much weight right there, and just let it drop. And what you want to do is adjust that thing. You know, adjust it down to where it'll just hang, and then start loosening it off a little at a time until it just does real slow fall, and watch it. And when it hits the ground, if that, you know, you only want it to unspool like once or twice. You know what I'm saying? It'll just kind of put a little bit of a loop in it. That's where you want to start out at, and then you can start casting from there. And what it does is you're basically holding the brakes on it real hard. You know what I'm saying? And so you kind of learn to work that thumb, man. Like mine, I've got all my shit loosened all the way off. If somebody else uses mine, one dude tried to use mine, and it bird nest the whole damn spool, you know. But I'm just used to it, you know.
Zeb going a cheap pack of hot dogs.
Right.
She going catfishing.
Yeah.
She going catfishing.
Oh, I love fishing, man. I just haven't done a whole lot of it with a rod and reel. Most of my stuff's been in traps and nets and shit.
Yeah.
And I had a damn saltwater and freshwater fishing license this whole year, and it just expired this month.
Yeah, I got mine set up on auto renew on the app on my phone. Every year, about I think the week that mine's supposed to expire, auto renews it. Both my my free shoreline saltwater and then my freshwater license.
I just got the sportsman. Every now and
well, I ain't got that kind of money.
Well, truck driving, we didn't have no time to do shit.
Yeah,
that's right. That too.
I ain't sad at all about quitting, man. I'm a lot happier lately. I not miss driving right now. I had enough of it. If I go back to doing any more driving, it'll be locally. So
yeah,
I've seen the whole country.
I can't afford to get off the road right now.
Okay, I know, because you ain't teaming.
Because I ain't what?
You weren't teaming. You got a team with your wife,
I don't trust nobody. She's 4 foot. She can't even see over the steering wheel.
How tall are you?
I don't love her and all that.
5'1". My wife's 5'1".
That's the same height as my wife.
The same height.
I know she could do it, but with the kids and everything, she's like, hell no. And then having the farm, I mean, hell, she went out with me for 2 weeks, and our Texas Longhorn died. And I think we lost some ducks and some chickens. So now I'm in the process of got to rebuild the whole farm. So yeah, it doesn't pay for her to come out here with me.
And that's another reason I had so many projects in mind come on the road, and I bought all the stuff for it. Now it's like, oh man, I didn't realize how much I had in mind. I'm trying not to make the garden too big. You know, I haven't got any sprouts yet. I got all the seeds planted. I got 109, I think it was, seeds planted, and I don't want to overwork myself this year. So all heirloom seeds. Living in Florida, we should be able to get some growth. I asked, was it Ghost Prepper, if he thought it might have been too late to plant, but he said, nah, it's Florida. So.
Yeah, I got some stuff I'm gonna be planting here in a day or two. Still, I mean, the growing season is long enough in these southern states, man. You ain't got to worry about it.
Well, I'm gonna take the sprouts when they sprout up. I'm gonna transplant over to the hydroponic system and let them get Genetically modified by me.
So,
I got that.
My wife does all the gardening. That's all she said. I don't touch it. She's gonna let do anything else. Now, if I do what Hutch was doing, she said I can do that, but I have to keep it around the house.
I thought about doing a hoop house type greenhouse, to help out a little bit. I bought a lime tree. Lunker hunting.
Yeah, buddy.
I see.
I already got my fishing shirt on, man. I'm probably gonna sleep in it.
Dude, you got your bass tattoo like this? Look at this bass tattoo, man.
Yeah, I can't show that on
got
here.
my hat on.
Get kicked off.
Oh, I like that.
It's a tattoo of a little minnow, and then it turns into a big largemouth bass, man. 25-pound bass.
You hear my wife? Whatever.
Yeah, my last tattoo I got says, "Welcome to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Y'all come back real soon now, you hear?"
Did anybody do Cherokee's his challenge about the minnow catcher?
Hutch, Mad Shad.
Oh, did Mad Shad do it?
Yeah, he did his. He did one that was from Laos. That was pretty smart. And Hutch is doing one. The rest of the people got chickened out.
Well, what are you asking that people to do one of their own version of some different material?
Just build your own minnow box, and then be able to get your minnows in it.
My wife and my kids did some out of empty 2-liter bottles they cleaned out, and they caught a few little minnows, some tadpoles. I thought it was really
that's
cool.
what Cherokee used.
No, I used to do a cookie box.
Oh, did you?
Cool.
Now, what'd you say that material is?
Like another plastic cookie box.
Huh.
The 2 containers that had cookies in them. I just put them together, lock it in, drill all the damn holes. Minnows be able to go in and go out.
What kind of knot is that at the end there?
Which one? This is the noose. Then you got your hitch right here.
I'm going to be the first one to admit it. I bought the little Walmart cards that show how to tie knots.
Smart. That's very smart.
I just
Hey, Tribe. Yeah. Hey, Tribe. I know you right there on the bay, right?
Yeah.
Can you guys access the water from your backyard? Like get down there and fish, or?
Nah. Yeah, I'm on a cliff, and it's like real dangerous. Like part of the cliff fell down not too long ago. Like you're not even allowed down there because this part of it.
Because stuff might fall on you if you're down there fishing.
Yeah,
okay.
but we can go fishing. I could walk there. Like it's like I would put it like the water where we can go fishing is probably and you got the lake and you got the bay, and the road goes between it, and it's probably like if you wanted to think about it, it's probably like 10 houses down. If you was in the neighborhood 10 houses down, that's where it's at.
Well, that's not far at all.
And it's private, man. Like you got to pay dues and have a car sticker and have a little pass with you in your wallet and stuff. So it's like it's not open to the public. It's just people that live in this neighborhood. But a ton of people go there.
Well, like, are you allowed to bring a guest, or like if you had okay? Shit, I might have to hook up with you sometime.
Yeah.
Buy the bait and shit, and see if you can take me. I'd love to fish Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah,
just
no
be able
doubt,
to say
man.
I fished in it. I didn't catch nothing. I got bit by everything down there, but I ain't catch nothing. But I put a line in the water.
I put money on Lucy.
Yeah, no
Well, that's
doubt,
me.
man.
When I went fishing one of the last times I was home, me and my daughter spent a day together, and we went down to the Santa Fe River where I live and went fishing. And one of the little parks has got a boat ramp, and It's got a little metal floating dock. We went down on there, man. I bought these little catfish baits that look like dog treats. Both put one on our line. We threw it out there. We weren't there 5 minutes, man. She caught like a little, I don't know, 3-5 pound catfish. I mean, he was nice size. He's about yay big. I ain't catch nothing. Not a damn thing. I caught some mosquito bites.
Man,
I'll take that back.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Her
smart.
catfish bit the shit out of me.
I'm kind of smart when I go fishing. I just go by myself. But my wife goes with me. She makes me know I ain't allowed to do nothing. I ain't allowed to doodle. I ain't allowed to just walk around or anything. She wants me to stay right there at that damn pole, just like a pit bull dog. I have to sit there and watch her fill up 4 or 5 boxes of fish. I'm like, shit. I'll just go by myself. Be a lot easier on me.
Move your pole down there next to her. There you go, honey. You watch it. You catch the fish. I'm gonna go screw around in the woods with something.
I'll tell you a funny fishing story I've done. When I was in my 20s, we used to go get crab bait from the dam, and we'd catch these gizzard shads, what we call them. They're just nasty, slimy shad fish. They get pretty big. And we took this giant dip net, and we'd drop it down, and I would grab the rope and run with it the other way, and we'd just scoop up hundreds of pounds of fish at once, dumping it in the back of an old Ford pickup truck. We loaded the whole damn thing up just for crab bait. Go out to the intercoastal. Talking about people looking around, calling the game warden on us, saying we're poaching fish.
I got
Game
my
warden gets her
grandfather
like,
saying
oh, some
that.
nasty shit.
I got my grandfather saying that, and I got it hooked up to bamboo sticks, and you take 2 people, and it's got weights at the bottom, and then it's got floaters at the top, and it spreads out, and you can just walk 2 people. Like you walk out, and then you spread apart, and then you just walk into the shore with it. But you ain't running. You know it's not easy, especially when it fills up with fish. Like it can get tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me and my son will do it, man. You'll catch all kinds of shit, man. All kinds of bait.
Oh yeah. And get wore the hell bait for the next day because you're gonna need a day's rest when you get done with it.
Oh, you'll have bait for the whole season. You know if you hit a nice little area, man, you can end up with bait for the whole season.
Yeah. I used to have a
use
little
all kinds of bait, man. I use so many different kinds of bait that, you want cut bait, soft crab, shrimp, squid, bloodworm, night crawlers, yard worms. I mean, it's so many different kinds of bait.
hot
Grass
dogs.
shrimp.
Half of that was a $1 meal, man. That wasn't bait.
You know, perch. I tell you, man. Like the thing about fishing is you'll go to catch some white perch, and you'll be throwing bloodworms out there. You ain't getting a bite at all. Then you throw some grass shrimp out there. You ain't getting a bite at all. Then the next thing you know, you throw some earthworms out there and you catch 10, 15 fish real quick. Like sometimes you got to feel it out, man, because they won't bite on the shit until you throw that right thing out there, and then boom, they're on it.
That's the way crappie are, man. Crappie are real finicky, dude. I mean, you can have a red and a chartreuse jig and not catch a damn fish. And
throw a white one out there.
Yeah, a white and chartreuse or a black and chartreuse, and man, just bam, 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 just wear them out, man. It's like, damn, y'all finicky little bastards, you know?
Yeah.
Using
Up in
crappie. Goldfish.
See, we keep track. We keep track, man. We keep tablets, and every time we catch a fish, we write down exactly what we used, what time of year it was, how hot it was outside, and we've been doing this for a few years. So like, when we go fishing in May, we'll grab the book and look at the last couple years during May and what bait we used, what kind of luck we had, and you can almost go off of that a little bit. So you know what I mean? For all the different places, different fish, different bait to use, you know what I mean? Whether we caught it slinging it 10 feet offshore or we was slinging it as hard as we could, like we keep good notes, man, journals of everything. We'll put what the moon was doing, what the tide was, the time, date, area we're fishing, the bait we use, what reel I used, what rod I used. We detail it big time. So we got this record of our fishing trips. It's pretty cool, man.
That's what
Sounds more like a fisherman's almanac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that. I used to
I'm
do
too
that
lazy for that.
when I used to bass fish tournaments. I used to do that. I kept a notebook and would, write down the water temperature and everything, and just write down the moon phases, all that stuff, and study it, and it did improve my fishing a lot, man. It, catching fish, just knowing, whenever certain things would happen, you know what I'm saying? You could go back and look and be like, oh yeah, man, right here, here's what I did, and bam,
Yeah, because sometimes
we write down like if a storm's coming in, whether the storm just happened, whether it was a hurricane that went by. I mean, like, we put some details in there, man, that you wouldn't even think that you would want to put. We'll watch the Weather Channel and get the exact pressure sometimes and shit. Like, if we get a real good run and we catch like 25 rockfish in one night, the next day we'll go back and look at the weather and find out the every little detail about the weather and write it in the book too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go deep with it, man. It's pretty crazy. We really get into it. You know what I mean?
Nisi caught 2 fish. I caught 17.
Shit, try the opposite.
Well, I know.
Nisi caught 17. I caught 2 fish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Prepper Steading was there. He ain't catch shit. He got bit by all the mosquitoes.
He caught encephalitis.
Yeah, usually right before the storm or right after, but when we get them bluebird skies, after the storm front, after everything is moved out, and you kind of get that bluebird looking sky, you know what I'm saying? It's just real blue and everything, man. It's hard to catch a fish during that time. They don't like to bite so much, but I'm talking about bass. I love to bass fish, but tomorrow I'm going brim fishing. So
I just like catching any damn thing. I just enjoy fishing, period. But I had a friend of mine, man. I never believed him, but he was showing me how, like you were saying, different water temperatures and everything. But he was saying like sometimes up in Michigan we had certain lakes. Like, we used to catch crappie on Ford Lake and Belleville Lake. Well, Ford Lake, they like the brighter colors. On Belleville Lake, the water was a little bit darker in some places, but when you got around, we had a couple spots on the shore where there was old concrete that they busted up, like sidewalks and stuff like that, parking lots, and they dumped it and they used it to strengthen the shoreline for erosion purposes. And around that, like the bright little neon green with the little like silver flakes in them. Those would do really well there. Night, Faithful.
Oh, I was saying hi.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, Faithful.
You gotta be ready too, man. Because sometimes you'll have bait. Like, I've been out there and there'll be like 100 cars up and down the causeway, and you'll see these schools of fish coming in, and everybody will be baiting up big time, getting all hype and shit, and they'll have their shit out there, man, and I'm not seeing nobody get bites, and you hear people talking beside you like, man, why the hell ain't they biting? So then I'll grab a spoon and sling that joker out there, man, and start reeling them in, and then you look beside you, they're all digging around
Everybody
in their tackle boxes
up,
trying to find spoons and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's crazy,
I've seen
man.
I've seen that down in Florida where you got 20, 30, 40 guys fishing in the same area, and everybody's using like cut baits, soft crab, stuff like that, all like live bait. They got little shads and greenbacks and stuff. Ain't catching nothing. Right. And then you'll see that one guy come out with like a particular kind of lure, like you were saying, like a lot of times just a silver spoon with a treble on it, maybe like a little feather in there or something. He'll sling it out there in the middle of them and just start reeling it back. Next thing you know, man, just bam, bam, bam. And just that shine that they want.
You also got certain runs at certain times, like at the end of February, beginning of March. Like I got an uncle, he's 72 years old, and he's been fishing. It's a place called Wason's Corner, and there's only a 2-week span where you can catch these yellow perch, and man, they're big, man. They'll go across a whole bucket like that. They're nice size, but you know he'll go for like a month because he'll go a week early, and it depends on the weather and how hot it is. And you know, February into March, they'll either run, you know, sometimes they'll run 2 weeks late, sometimes they'll run 2 weeks early. But he's been doing it for 60 some years since he was a little boy. So like he just every year and he'll hit me up and he'll be like, it's time for the run, and he'll let me know when they're hitting. You know what I mean? Because he'll go 2 weeks in a row and not catch nothing, and then all of a sudden, boom, he starts catching them, and we know for the next 2 weeks we can catch 1 or 2 a day. You know what I'm saying?
Well, little boy,
They got a limit on them?
No, I'm just saying, or 10 or 15, whatever. You get lucky sometimes. Sometimes you see the boats have figured out at this place. The boats have figured out when they run, and they go out there and they put their nets out. So now it's like we're catching the fish that are getting around the nets because these damn commercial fishermen are scooping them all up, man. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
They ban commercial fish dragging in the river here.
They were draining it.
Yeah.
Me and my
alewives. We used to have a lot of alewives, and they got ravaged, man, in Virginia and all that, man. The boats were just going out there and they were just cleaning house because they used the alewives to make fertilizer and stuff. So they almost wiped them out, man. I started catching them. I didn't catch an alewive for probably a good 12 years. And then boom, 1 year, man, I started catching them, nice size alewives. They're a real bloody fish. So you use them for bait. They're like the best cut bait you can buy at the rod and reel and stuff. So but they almost got wiped out because of the damn commercial fishermen trying to get them all to make fertilizer and shit, man. It's pretty crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what me and Buster's been doing lately, he's caught on to what I told him. Get him a lot of them milk jugs and have them hooked up to each other. When he wants catfish or stripers, get out there right when the storm's getting ready to get there, and just drop them all out there and let them go out 40, 50 feet out. Turn your boat back in, go to shore, let it rain. As soon as that rain stops, go back out there and pick them jugs up, and you have your stripers and your catfish.
Yeah.
And he thought I was playing, but I learned that, and then I turned around and started looking what you was talking about, them damn boats. They started bringing them in, and they started scooping fish up that way. So we're getting together where we can bump them boats out of our way. If you're fishing and you're doing it commercial-wise, and the game warden says you don't supposed to be doing it and you're doing it illegal, we'll force you to come to shore and act there, and game warden give them a ticket.
Yeah.
Because if we see them, how the boats had them big old poles on each side of the boat, they go like 15, 16 feet out, and then you see a net fall in later, and then they scoop them back up and they tie it in. And when the game warden gets there, I was just regular fishing with fishing rod. Oh shit!
That's what they call video cameras.
Oh, we gotta push them into the shoreline and let the game warden get in there and start really looking.
Yeah.
Just a good old boys. Never mean no harm.
But that's what surprised me about them milk jugs. They thought you couldn't link milk jugs together. You just drop one at a time and keep a string on it. No, I said take that string and you link it to another string, drop another milk jug, link it to it, and keep going. Then you just go back and pull up. And he gets maybe like 20 fish a day, but he's been doing it like real easy. He's been going like once a month. He'll do it.
Leslie, I don't do any fly fishing.
Nah, I mean,
I did some years ago when I was a lot younger. I did some. I wanted to get back into it because I'm gonna tell you, man. You want to have some fun. You want a challenge? Fly fishing. That is a challenge. A friend of mine's grandfather used to tie them.
I don't understand it. I sat there and watched him play it.
I tried it once, trying to just get that lure to tap that water. when you're slinging it, that's pretty much all you're doing is getting it to tap that water, making that little splash. You're not trying to get it into water.
Well, no, you want to get it on top of the water. That's the whole purpose for bringing it back and forth, is to dry the water off the fly. And then when you get it, you easing out some line as you're doing it to get that long cast. And when you drop it, it sits on top of the water, and then you just ease it back by pulling on the line, not reeling. I mean, there's an art to it. I know how to do it. I'm just not very good at it like the rest of my fishing. I know how to put bait on a hook and put it out there. I just can't get them to bite it.
I'll figure my open spinners. Open spinner works.
Have y'all ever used a cast net, man? That just really takes it to a different level. You start catching 20, 30 fish at a time.
Oh, yeah.
You're allowed to do
really,
mullet in the net.
Yeah. Now, what really sucks is when you're trying to throw off of a pier with a 4-foot cast net, a bait net, and you can see a massive school of bait fish down there. And when it gets there, it's like just as it touches the water, you see the hole open up. The fish just like, you see your net go down and you bring it back up and you got like 1 or 2 in there. It's like, Jesus Christ. There's like a million of you little bastards down there.
I Bert and Ernie them joints redneck, no bullshit.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, shrimpy.
Yeah, fishy. Yeah, it don't work for me.
You know, shrimp season's in August, right? Prepper steading?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, August.
I've never been shrimp fishing.
You go right there into St. John's River, man, and you just throw a cast net right in the river.
Oh, you throw a cast net?
Right off the docks, man.
I was going to ask what kind of bait you use to catch shrimp.
You can chum the water if you want. A lot of people use cat food. I use ground up fish meal with flour mix.
Really? I actually did not know that they chum the water for catching shrimp.
Oh yeah, and you'll catch everything else like crabs and catfish and.
Shit, yeah. I gotta go get me a new cast net. I'm going to Cabela's tomorrow. Don't y'all judge me. I'm going to Cabela's.
I'm gonna try with Papa Prepper. I seen Papa Prepper put out a video, man. He put some Jello mix and some chicken and some I think vanilla abstract, man. Mixed it up in a bag for catfish, and I'm gonna try it, man. Why not? And then Monograph talked about using some gummy worms. I said, man, fuck it, I'll try it. That would make an interesting video.
I heard when he said that. I was watching when he said that, and it was funny because I've used gummy worms before. They work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like not gum worm, not gummy worms that you buy in the fishing department, but we're talking like little gummy worms that you buy like you eat, the candy.
Yeah.
No shit.
Candy. Not the sour ones, just the regular gummy worms. They do work, yes.
And what are you catching on them?
Bass.
Shit.
Son of a bitch. All the goddamn money I've been spending
on
all these lures and shit, and I ain't catching
I'm telling you,
damn
man,
bass. And it's just gummy worms.
They've got that good texture, you know what I'm saying? And then they've got that flavor. And
yeah,
I've used them. They work. I've caught fish.
I almost wonder if it, being that it's a gummy and everything, so when you get it wet, you know, that stuff's going to seep out into the water, like the smell and the flavoring, the taste. Yeah. I'm wondering if they're not going after it because it's something completely new and different to them. Like, oh my God, what is this? I got to try it.
Well, like catching a bass, you know, a lot of it is, I mean, you got hunger, but then you've got territorial, you know. They're
territorial, aggressive.
Yeah. And, you know, you can, if you've got the patience, you can sit there and irritate a bass until he'll bite. And it takes a while. I fished for bass for an hour at a time before to catch one fish and end up catching it, you know.
That ain't always true. They got one that is just, he's got to be every bit of 15, 16, 18 inches long in a damn retention pond next to the Home Depot my brother works at. Man, I sat there for over an hour throwing every damn thing I could think of in front of his ass. And I mean, I tried to hit him with the shit. Like, motherfucker, I can't catch you. I'll knock your ass out with it. And just
Wonder if he ain't fed already. Somebody's out there feeding him.
Yeah, somebody's
might
been
be. But you know, I know bass are aggressive and territorial, and they don't like other stuff being in their little zone. And so I know you can, if you keep throwing it in front of them and bringing it by them, and you bump them with it, you can agitate them to a point to get them to strike, to bite. I couldn't get him to do nothing, man. This was like the most passive freaking bass I've ever seen. Because I mean, he just like swam along, like, yeah, nope.
Yeah, but see, the problem is if you throw too many baits in there, you know what I'm saying? They get to where, I mean, you ain't gonna get it to bite for nothing.
Yeah, because then he disappeared into the tall weeds and you couldn't find him.
Yeah, you only got a couple of baits that you can try, man, before before it'll be like, all right, somebody, you know what I'm saying? It gets weird,
Well, any guy ever went crawfishing?
Not since I was a kid.
Crawfishing.
We're talking about like Louisiana crawfishing.
You don't go fishing for them. You just trap them.
I just go to the store.
They're in the ditches here, man. You can get them out of the ditch.
Yeah.
You get them all over Florida.
It's the same thing as crab fishing.
Well, I might have to go, fellas. I got to get my ass up in the morning, get ahead for Clearfield.
I'm going to have so.
I'm gonna have to kick off here too, man. I'm getting sleepy. I've been working my butt off today. I was working hard trying to get that damn carburetor, man, and get all that stuff cleaned up and get that boat completely ready,
Getting tired because now you're ready to go get on that boat and do some fishing.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get some rest. I do, man. The one thing I did mess up on, man, God dang it. I walked around my boat. I had one light blown out. I fixed it, walked around, checking everything out. And as I was walking by, I just kind of glanced down. My damn boat tag freaking expired last month. And my wife, I went in there and talked to my wife. I was like, did we get the boat renewal deal? And she's like, yeah, I gave that to you. She goes, you didn't go get it? And I was like, I guess not. I walked in there and looked at my paperwork, and freaking there it was, man. So that's the first thing I got to do in the morning. I got to stop and get the damn boat tag before I can go put it on the water.
You can go fishing without that boat tag. Just go ahead and do it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Rip curl.
Outlaw fishing.
I hadn't seen run out there chase a boat down for a ticket for fishing.
Bug Dude 53. I am not in Utah yet. I'm in Wyoming right now. I will be in Utah tomorrow, Clearfield, Utah.
Backwoods, you suggested somebody the other day that was a good fisherman. Who was that guy you suggested? I subbed to him, but I can't remember who it is right now. Outlaw.
Oh, Outlaw Morgan.
Yeah.
He's got an actual fishing channel too. He's got two different channels, and freaking Outlaw Morgan. Well, he's a biker dude, got all the tats and the bald head, and I mean, the beard, and like he's a straight up biker type dude. But man, that's a fishing son of a gun. He loves to freaking fish. And he's been dropping some videos here over the last few days. He lives in Florida, and he's catching some nice bass already.
Are you videotaping your fishing trips or what?
I hadn't went fishing yet. I went just down to the creek messing around, but that creek's not a real good creek, man. It's when you go
kind of cheating, Rip Girl.
When you go on up the creek and start hitting them pockets, on up towards my house, that creek is just way downstream from my house. So when you come back up towards my house, there's some pockets down through there. You can actually catch some good smallmouth and stuff in if you want to go creek hopping, which I do sometimes. But I just recorded that one where preppertribe had been there, and he was out there dancing and singing and shit, and scared all the fish away.
I tell you, I bought a pontoon boat, man, but it needs to be redecked because the wood completely is rotted now. It's been sitting for 5 years. The motor brand new when it was 5 years old, but it's brand new, never been used. But it's just sitting. I would love to show you guys how the layout is. The river is pretty wide in the town area, but as you go down southward, it skinnies up into different channels. It goes off into the forest where the fresh water's coming from,
Right.
and it creates that brackish content.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how we get the shrimp from the ocean.
Yeah.
That comes into brackish water.
I'll probably make a couple of videos tomorrow. I got one of them tripods, for my phone, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, I know good and well if I have that tripod set up there and I set the hook, the old boat's gonna rock and my phone's gonna fall off. So I figured out a way this afternoon to tie that tripod down so it can't fall over. And so yeah, and it came with one of these little click remotes, to start recording and stop recording. And
Right.
I was looking, and I guess all you got to do is turn off your it's a setting in your phone. You can turn it off, and your phone will stay on. It's that timeout or whatever. You can turn it off.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to do a couple little fishing videos tomorrow.
Cool. Maybe I can learn something.
Now you might want to look into them GoPros, man. You don't have to get the most expensive one. These little GoPros, they got little things for like your hat, or you can put a headband on, or you can put it on your chest and stuff. I got a little tripod on this one.
Yeah, I've actually got a video camera here. The battery, I've got 2 batteries for it, and both of them has went bad. And it's got the SD card, and it'll stay on, and but so I could sit and just start recording, when I get there, and just fish for a couple of hours, and it'll record for a couple of hours, and then I could go in and cut it out, cut out the video and stuff and cut it up. But I got to get some new batteries for it.
Yeah.
Now, I thought about one thing, using truck tubes, 18-wheeler tubes, air tubes. Combine that into like a little harpoon boat myself and sit there and take that out in the damn lake, see what it does. Take over the Petty River and get in that damn current, keep going, and have me a rope hold onto it and drag it.
Man, I can see it now. Cherokee going to have a couple of them truck inner tubes. They're going to lay a piece of plywood on top of it and put a lawn chair up on top of it. Be talking about shit. I got me one of them pontoon boats.
Have me a 6-pack of beer right beside it. I'm going, yeah, just try it again. My beer.
I bet you could use a 12-volt fan in the water,
Did you see? Did y'all see that? There used to be a show.
Go give Tribe some ideas here.
There used to
paddling
be a
his way
show
around
that came on.
Bay.
There used to be a show that came on, and it was like Hillbilly Homesteaders or something like that. Do y'all remember that? It was that one guy. He was like, his name was like Spencer Two Dog Bulljack, and then there was this little dude, looked like a little meth head, but he was like an engineer. He's like some kind of freaking real smart dude, and they lived like way up in the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh,
and
you talking about the Scrabble life?
Yeah.
Ain't it the Scrabble life? Had Eugene, the dude was Eugene.
Yeah, Eugene. Yeah. Is that what that was called?
Yeah, the Hard Knock Scrabble life or something like that. And them dude, they would go and try to find like gems to save for money. It was all homesteading and like the mountain life.
Yeah,
that was a good ass show. What the hell happened to that show?
I don't know, man. But did you see them build that pontoon boat out of them 55-gallon barrels?
I think I watched every single show they did, man. So I it's been a while, but
dude,
I can tell you what happened to that show.
Barrels. They used 55-gallon barrels and built like this pontoon boat, dude. And they was they had like a weed eater or something, man, that they used for a trolling motor. And dude, it was crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah, dude, these dudes, man, they took,
hell yeah,
dude, they went to this one guy that had a lot of beer cans, he drunk beer all the time, and he would just throw his beer cans out in the yard. And so they went over there and they gave him some of them beer cans. Well, they took all them beer cans and made this it's called something, it's a pump that you can do, and once you put it in the stream, you know, in the hose upstream, so the water is coming down to this pump deal, and you start it, and man, the pump, it'll just sit there as long as water's flowing. It'll sit there and pump water, dude. It's all manual. It's no gas or anything, man. It just, I forgot what they call it. And dude, it would pump water up to their house and fill up this container they had. And the water up there, they took all them beer cans and put all them beer cans together and painted them black and laid them out on their roof. And
heated
they
water.
had a shower outside because they didn't have a shower in the house. They had a shower outside, and they'd get hot water, man. That's how they got their hot water.
And they always worked out a deal. Like they had to get a chainsaw or something. So they knew this lady that had like a pecan tree. So they went over and like fixed her gutter. She gave them pecans. They took the pecans and made like pecan oil, went and sold that oil and got the money to go get the chainsaw or some shit like that.
Yeah.
They always did shit like that. It was a really good
That's cool.
shit.
Hillbilly.
That's
Was it the Hillbilly Brothers?
No, it was called the Scrabble Life. There's something
Hard
Scrabble Life.
or something.
Yeah, he's actually still on YouTube. The dude Eugene is still on YouTube, but he just don't post all that much.
I think is that pump called gasification or something like that?
I don't know.
I don't remember, but yeah,
that's cool. I'm gonna have to get going, guys. I gotta get up in the morning.
Yeah, I do too, man. I've been on for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I need to get up too, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Backwoods.
No, that's all right. Prepping 101 saying gasification as well. I guess Ghost is being Ghost, and he just texted me and said gasification. So, and that's what Prepping 101 said too. Ghost is probably working on his rabbit cage and just listening.
Well, I've seen he been posting videos.
I just find it hard to videotape myself working and let y'all watch me work. I built myself a nice grill area underneath this awning I built years ago. So I put my 30-something inch grill out there.
Scrabble Live with the
I showed Prepper Steading the other day.
With the Hillbilly Brothers. I knew it had Hillbilly Brothers or something like that. But yeah, Hard Scrabble Life. Yeah, man, that was a killer show, dude.
Hard Scrabble Life with the Hillbilly Brothers. I'm gonna look that up.
Dude, some of the
I want to check some of theirs out.
Yeah, they like hardly ever spent like $1, man. I mean,
and if they did, they did 5 different things to get that, and then used it to buy what they needed.
They had made that sawmill with his truck, wasn't it? They had took took a rim and just bolted the rim to his truck and put it in gear. You know, jacked it up and put it in gear and just let it sit there and spin. And they made a sawmill like that, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Generator. Yeah. You ever seen that water generator? And I make one about 4 batteries, hook it up to the wire, and have the damn thing turning with a bicycle tire, and it's just flipping it. And the more that thing moved, the faster it went, the more power he got.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna kick off here, man. I've been dying to go fishing, man, and I finally got all my shit ready to go and got it where I can go. I've worked hard to get there, and I'm going fishing.
Good luck to you, man. I hope you.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. I hope you catch a whole lot of good fish. I hope you have a great day and no problems. But kiss my ass because I gotta go to work.
I'll probably go
for tomorrow. I'll be cussing you.
I'll do a special cast just for you, and I'll
appreciate that. Yeah, I promise you this: you do a cast for me, he ain't gonna get shit back on it. He gonna come back and be like, "Man, I ain't doing that shit again. I ain't catch nothing." All right, y'all. I love
All
y'all,
right,
man.
man.
Thank you, Tribe, for having me on here, man. That was awesome.
Oh,
I
of course,
appreciate
man.
it, brother.
All y'all, man. It was good to see
I miss
all
seeing
y'all.
you.
Really good. Okay.
Miss seeing you, shooting the shit with
All right.
y'all.
All right,
Yes,
man.
sir. All right,
See
y'all.
you
Good night,
guys.
y'all.
Catch y'all.
Good night,
Peace
man.
out.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Later, y'all.
Peace.